And live. Hello there if you're watching back on the VOD, and if you're not watching back on the VOD, which means you're here right now, which is known because there's 0 viewers, hello to you too. We are going to get this thing underway, because yesterday it was so fun, and I really want to do another. I want to do another, brother. Just gotta wait till it, there we go. It showed up on my phone, so I can bring it up there, have the chat in front of me while I play some Animal Crossing, some Animalia. Crossing of the Animalia. We gotta fix the calendar first. This is the wrong HDMI port. Hold up a tick now. There we go. What day is it? It's the 19th, is it? Goodness, that the time flies. We fixed it in-game last time, but of course I didn't change the GameCube settings. And it's probably better that the GameCube settings be the ones that be accurate. It is 1953. 4. Sure, the GameCube could be a 1 ahead. Just, it's its special day. It's Animal Crossing time, maybe. For Zoe! Hello! Wow, you got in here fast. Friend! Hello there, friend. We've just fixed up the calendar and the actual GameCube rather than doing it in-game this time. And we're ready to proceed onward from where yesterday. My hope is that they have the heckin', we got the axe and Rex! My dude. Hi. So do you want to see what's happening in town, cool cat? You bet I do. I want the dang axe and the fishing rod. That's what I hope the tools are that are in town today. Oh, I didn't check the name, the time. Did it actually update when I fixed the one in the GameCube's clock? I'm actually not sure. I might have to restart this in a sec. Resetting's not gonna be happy with me. I am speed. Hey there, Nene Melon. Is that how you say it? Or is it Nene Melon? Are we cash pebble hunting today? You bet we are. That's one of the things we're going to be doing. I mean, I would be pretty sad if we didn't get it. I think probably, yeah, just let me check the time to make sure they're updated correctly. Ah, no, sorry, it's buggered. Sorry, let me just, we'll save and quit out and fix it. It didn't line up. Am I going to fix the time from here? Ah, sorry, we gotta save and quit. Yes, hopefully we do get the cash pebble, and the thing is that yesterday I kind of screwed it up, and we only got like most of the money that we would have gotten normally because I put too many holes around it. So if we do find the cash pebble again this time, I'm going to try and only do 2 holes, one to my side and one behind me, so that should be enough to prevent me from flying back when I whack the rock. But it should also be enough that we have enough room around us for the whole thing. Yes, indeed. Sorry, that was a really rambly way to explain how I hope we improve our cash pebble adventures today. More cash from cash pebble? Swagger, yep. Provided I do it right, you know. If I screw it up, that'll be very bad. We'll see, we'll see. Thunder. Sorry, they straight up told me the time, and I just genuinely looked at it. I was like, yeah, that's right, and it was not. Because it's still using the old time, because now it's got it in its head that it should be different from the actual GameCube's time. Because I messed it up last time. Fool that I am. We might just have to reset it every time, which isn't that bad. So what time is it actually? 7:56 now. Boop, boop, on the 19th. Oh, that's what happened. It reset it back to the time that the GameCube had today. Right, okay. Because I didn't fix the GameCube's clock. I just fixed the Animal Crossing clock. That'll do. I'm AC Kid. Sorry. Now everyone's gonna be upset because I just loaded it up when it thought it was March 3rd. So everyone's gonna be like, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks again. This is I've made a mess of this. But like I was saying, I hope we get the axe and the fishing rod from Nook's place today. But first, we're gonna have a hell of a lot of mail from the museum. Too much to carry, in fact. I reckon they'll have more for us in a minute, because we sent them, like, what, like 10 fossils or something? Do you think if I stuffed an Oreo with cheese that it would taste like Oreo and milk? Sorry, let me just process what you just said. Do I think if I stuffed an Oreo with cheese, it would taste like Oreo and milk? No. No, I do not. No, because cheese is... It's different. It's very different, is it not? But I encourage you to try it anyway, because you might find that it's something good anyway. I sometimes find that cheese goes with the weirdest things. The esteemed AC Kid, the fossil you recently sent us is a dinosaur egg. If only it could hatch. We hereby return this fine specimen to you and eagerly await your future submissions. Happy hunting. Why, thank you. Let's just read all these now. The fossil you recently sent us is a fantastic Triceratops torso. Quite an amazing find. Thank you. A dinosaur track preserved in mud ages ago. Wonderful. Dinosaur egg. Second dinosaur egg, so we get to sell one or keep it. That's nice. Cheese equals a little loaf. The right wing of a pteranodon, scourge of the Cretaceous skies. Wonderful. And amber, a durable resin. So we actually got the only double was the egg, so we get to sell one of those, which is great. But we also made some substantial progress in fossiling. And the HRA. Thank you for joining the Happy Room Academy. We'll be monitoring your progress as you try to turn your home into a masterpiece of style. Happy decorating. We can just throw that one away. Oh my god, look at all the weeds that have shown up, and it's been just a few days. And really, technically, it's only been the 1 day since we played, but of course it thinks it's been several more days than that because I screwed up the clock. I gotta remember to fix the clock in from the GameCube menu next time we play so that the time isn't all screwy, but it'll only mess up a few things, really. Just add more weeds and everyone else will have been... will be upset at us. I mean, the only thing that them being upset at you for taking a long time away it does is when you first talk to them, they're like, I haven't seen you in forever. And you can just skip through that, I guess. So yeah, hoping that we've got the axe and the fishing rod on sale today, or one of the two at least. Fishing rod way more preferable. The axe is much lower priority. That's a fishing rod! Oh my god, was it another shovel? Thank you, Nook. Shovels, whatever, we don't need a third one. But the fishing rod, about time. Spectacular. The GameCube clock has ADHD time processing. Yeah, well, it's because it's unplugged. I mean, if it's no power, it doesn't have any power to it. How is it supposed to tell the time? There's only so much a battery can do for you there. Excellent, we got a fishing rod now. We've got everything really that we need. I mean, like the axe is it's only supplementary. It's only to fine tune and optimize things. But the fishing rod is so dang necessary. So I'm glad we got this. Mint gingham. That's his shirt over here. That's the mint gingham. I'm pretty sure because. We've already got one, so we don't need that. It's the height of fashion, or so claims Fauna magazine. Fishing rod swagger! Yep, we got it now. Quite pleased. We don't need an extra one of those. This totem pole, what's going on here? That's a raven pole. This price is 1,400 bells. No, thank you. Shall we have a look at the carpets and wallpaper, though? A kitty wall. I think it looks like it's like puzzle pieces, is it not? Flower parasol. Yeah, it's kind of cute, actually. Do you think we should get it? Animal Crossing the road. Oh, I just got that. Animal Crossing the road. This is kind of cool, but why is it all T's and D's? I don't think we need that. Thanks, Nook. Let's have a look at the carpet, though. A cabin rug, you say? Oh, this sounds like it'll be good. Oh, it's kind of swanky. It's kind of swanky. Get the parasol? Okay, yeah, sweet. We'll do it. This is why I left us with 3,000 bells at the end of last time, so that we would have the opportunity to do so. Lotus parasol. Oh, beautiful. We were walking around with this lacy parasol, but I suppose we could swap out parasols for the day. I don't think they really do anything. It's purely for the fashion. The next raffle date is April 30th. I didn't set it to April, did I? That would explain why there were way more weeds than I meant it to be. You say we should pick a different parasol? I like the sound of that. Bugger, I set it to April? How did I do that? What's wrong with me? Well, it's April now, I guess. Shoot. Should we fix it now, or should I... Oh, I'm just gonna fix it. It's gonna bug me if the time is wrong. Hey, at least it'll restock the stores. I guess it's technically cheating because we're time traveling, but... Man, I was wondering why all the damn... weeds had showed up. Sorry, I normally avoid doing too much time travel because, I mean, I don't judge other people for it, but it's technically, it's cheating. You're supposed to... But, like, you know, not everyone has the time to sign in every other day, but it's gonna bug the hell out of me if... Oh, you know what that does? While we're accidentally cheating, though, that will mean that this has become a golden shovel. No, never mind. Maybe it actually maybe you have to play for 7 days before it to change to golden. Or maybe that's not even in this game. Anyway. Jazzy Coffee! You are early! Yes, we only just started, and we have to quit out for the 3rd time because I messed up the damn time. Oh, I didn't mess it up on the GameCube, did I? I just messed it up in Animal Crossing, right? Please say. Oh, man. Yes, sorry. I absolutely will equip that Lotus Parasol in just a minute. I've just got to fix it's going to bug me so much. In fact, I'm gonna make sure I didn't do the GameCube's time wrong. So sorry. After it's done saving here, I'm gonna quit, turn it back on, so that you might lose the signal for a minute. It'll take its time reconnecting, but I gotta make sure I didn't mess this up because now it's gonna be all screwy. No, it must have been that I messed it up in Animal Crossing because well, I don't know. Anyway, it must be. Yeah, you've got no signal there. Sorry. Oh, there it comes. It's back. Okay. No, so the clock here is fine. Oh, I'm such a moron. How did I do that? How did I change it to April? It's fine. It's fine. Well, I promise we'll get to shaking the trees and everything today. The good thing is, it means that since it'll be a new day technically, the store will be restocked, so there's a chance we'll get the axe today. Hello there, Petunia. For this time, I think I am now. April 19th. How did I do that? Was it... Maybe I already had it set to April last time. I'm not even sure. One way or the other, I screwed it up. Hello, Froggy the Froggo. We've changed the month foolishly. There we go. I should have been tipped off because it says Wednesday here. Anyway, it's good now. So what am I complaining about? Glad that's over with. She says yes. Possibility of new Trouch. Oh, indeed. The name maker of Kelsville is here. Jelly Squid, hello. Oh, wowie. Chat's blowing up. Trouch hunt. Yep, it's all going down today. We're going to hunt for the bees. We're going to hunt the Trouch, that thing, and we're going to. What's the other thing you get from trees? No, Trouch and bees. That's more or less it. No, it's the cash pebble, right? That's the other like thing that we're looking for, right? I don't know if turning the time back counts as time passage to the point where there are going to be a whole bunch more weeds now. We fixed the clock now, then, anyway, and accidentally cheated our way into getting a bit more stuff. Chad's blowing up like the food at Arby's. Oh, and it's raining today! Pretty! Oh, I'm so glad we took the time in that case. We're not going to have enough room for all this, because the museum has set it up to pack all these bones, but let's just see what this one over here is. We're going to have a whole bunch of stuff to manage here. Torso of an ocean-dwelling plesiosaur. Wow, we're getting so many of them. You know how time goes backwards and forwards, right? What if time went diagonally? Then we'd all be in trouble, I'm sure. Right, well, let's first head over to Nooks and see what new items there are. Oh, I did actually buy that parasol, right? Oh, thank goodness, because it would be gone since we time traveled. Right, let's grab this on. So I guess we'll have to drop that lacy parasol off. Oh, it's so pretty, and it works so well in the rain. Oh, and listen, you can hear it raining onto the top of the parasol. It's so nice. Oh, that's ASMR right there. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Right, we've got a lot on today. Considering we're starting a lot much later than we did yesterday, we will have less time to do it, so we gotta pick up the pace. What be you? Ah, Pitfall Siege. You won't be getting me with that. Fishing rod, fishing rod. Whoops. Wait until I play New Horizons. For which? For the ASMR of rain noises? Yes, I've not played New Horizons. The only one I haven't played, in fact. I've played all the other ones. If you ever feel overwhelmed, just politely tell time to slow down a bit. Yeah, I got tipped off that there was something wrong when he was like, the April... whatchamacallit? Come on, brain. Work here. The April the raffle is next. Ah, today's thing was a fishing rod and an axe. Wow. We'll be grabbing the axe anyway. I don't know if we'll be doing any tree management this time, but it'll be good to do it at some point. I might even do it off camera at some point, just do it by myself, because it'll be probably tedious. I should have played New Horizons. It's really good. Yeah, I definitely intend to. It'd be my dream, honestly, to stream all of the games eventually, and like 100% all of them, because I love them. But yes, I absolutely thinning out some areas that are overgrown. Nook would be quite a thing. Oh, this is quite the guitar over here. Country guitar. Ooh, pricey. We can't even afford it. Ooh, let's check the new wallpapers and stuff that have RNG'd today. A plaza wall. Let's see. Well, that's kind of swanky. But we are broke, so let's not. Tartan rug. Ooh, I like the sound of this. That is rather nice. That is rather nice. That one's also expensive. We'll see how we're doing that later on. Once we actually have money, I'll decide if I need it. This is just a blue parasol. Rain umbrella, more like. I mean, I guess it's classic. That's what umbrellas are supposed to be designed like, but still. Lazy umbrella design. New Horizons actually pretty good. Yes, I've heard this from numerous sources. I kept trying to get convince my friends to play Animal Crossing when I was a kid. I could try to convince anyone who would listen to play Animal Crossing, and no one ever would until New Horizons came out, and then everyone was playing it. And I'm the only one who hasn't played it, so I'm like, on the one hand, I'm like, thank God people are finally playing Animal Crossing. But on the other hand, it's like, what? It really had to wait till the one that I didn't play for everyone to start. Saw a black shirt hanging from your coat hanger, thought it was someone else. I hate that. I do that all the time, especially when the lights are off. It's just, there are always intruders in my home when that is happening. I don't know what we're going to do with all these pitfall seeds, but I don't want to let them go to waste. I guess I'll just start storing them in my home for the moment. Weeds to pluck. I don't think it undoes any of the stuff that happens from traveling forward in time, so there's a month's worth of weeds popped up everywhere. Since we accidentally went to April for a bit there. I wonder what stuff is on the bulletin boards. Hey, it's Twerp. I buried a pitfall somewhere in Acre A4. Whoever finds it keeps it, but you'll owe me big time. Well, they're worth nothing. You can't sell them for anything. Twerp, bury something useful next time. Also, I can't believe that. Oh, never mind. That's not even the one. Let's go see if we can find this aforementioned. Or wait, did we find it here? Is this where we found it? Oh, no, yeah, it is. It was buried right here. Cheeky Twerp. Admiral, is that a weed? I'm calling the police. 420, what you smoking? Gotta love that vine. Honestly, I love all the vines, all the really classic vines. I'm pretty in favor of all of them. Oh my gosh, it's Bobby number 3 and Millie. I'm pretty sure the other ones are dead. we should acknowledge the reality of their situations. All right, let me just turn this parasol so it matches the others. There we go. We can pick whichever one we want. New parasol every day is what we were saying. So next time we're gonna have to check a new one. Millie? No, Millie's oh right, Millie, yes. Tilly is the one who's in the museum, I believe. We decided. Speaking of the museum, we've got so many fossils to donate. Let's just put our tools in a more likable fashion here. Like I said, you can normally stow them in the... Actually, I guess there's no harm to storing them in the letters for now, just for extra space. Which means we're going to have to take out these bones and start dealing with them. Better that we deal with them now, anyway. The March raffle tickets are still here, right? I'll just bestow the April ones right beside them. I have no idea how the raffle works, to be honest with you. Can't remember at all. Right, so these are all museum stuff. Let's just unwrap all these now. Don't accidentally send the tools anywhere. You actually can't send the pink ones, thankfully. They're mail you've received, so you're not allowed to send them anywhere back. But good shout. Thanks for making sure, because if there was a chance to, you can almost be sure I would have screwed it up. Let's trade presents here. Keep the axe and another one there. And I suppose we may as well keep the stationery in the letters as well. It counts as a tool in a sense. It's something we're managing the, whatchamacallit, brain, please, fossils with. Should we just throw these out? Oh, we can't throw them out while we're indoors, which is weird. I guess that means we're canonically just throwing them on the ground. Oh my god, you unlock the gun safe when your cat it makes a noise that goes bump in the night. Well, cats have a propensity for doing this, I'm given to understand, so that must be a pretty loud house you've got. I feel like Blaz would be concerned with the amount of bones. He's a scientist or something. He knows what's up. Now, as like I was saying before, we could stow mail with stuff in it as extra storage at the post office, but I'm not too desperate for that at the moment. So, I will throw away those letters. At some point, we should start storing them all, though, because you do get a ton of storage for them. But this is where Gary's only worried about the bugs. I reckon he's more worried about the bugs than the bones, anyway, in terms of what freaks him out. Right, and let's read what these two new ones are. They're both from the museum, yep. Yeah, these are all the bones we dug up like yesterday. Dinosaur tracks, that's one we've got a double of. And Amber. Oh, we've got a few doubles then. Sweet, so we'll be able to sell a number of them off the bat. Time to open them all. Doobly-doo. Boodly-doo. 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 Right, so we've got Dinosaur Egg, Terra Right Wing, Amber, Dinosaur Track, Plesio Torso, Second Amber, Second Dinosaur Track, Second Dinosaur Egg, Triceratops. So we're gonna have 3 to sell already, which is quite excellent. They will be, yeah, I know all the icons are just heads. It's like, this is a dinosaur egg, it's just a head. I suppose I'll just drop the pitfall seed in there. Was it just called Pitfall? I thought it was called Pitfall Seeds. Maybe they changed it in one of the newer ones anyway. So I'll leave the shovel buried, I guess, for a bit longer. I thought it was a week that it needed to wait, but we time traveled a week forward, or a month forward, and it didn't change, so there's that. Unless it was already April last time and I just didn't notice, which sounds like me. Ooh, there's some stuff ditched over here. What be ye? Rainy day paper, how appropriate. I guess I'll stow that as well. And a shirt of some description. Let's just try it on before even reading what it is. Oh, cool. It's like a little Argyle like sweater thing. Argyle knit. Nice. Oh man, your sleep schedule's all off. Oh yeah, that sucks. I know a bit of what you're going through right now, but I'm slowly getting a hold of it, so I can't really complain. But I bet it's by the sound of it, I definitely believe that it's awful because I've been there and it's no laughing matter. So I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. Let's just check if this be the money rock, and we'll just use the tree to brace ourselves in case it is. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh, actually, now that it's raining, I bet there are certain bugs and fish that we'll be able to get now that we wouldn't other days, which is good. You've yet to reach the so bad that it's good phase yet. Is there such a thing as a so bad that it's good when it comes to sleep schedules? To me, it's always, if it's bad, it's bad. Anyway, I like that shirt that we just got. I think we're gonna keep it. I don't want to shake too many trees just yet because we'll have time for that in a bit. Oh, do you know, if this is the money rock, I think it's probably problematic because I don't think you can drop stuff in the bush. Oh, you totally can. Never mind. That's fine. Cool. We can brace ourselves against this then. New pet? Possible friend? Oh, you mean with all the rainy, yeah, and the potential new creatures we can get from the rain. Oh, yeah. I mean, now that we got a fishing rod, we're going to have the capacity for many new friends. Well, I mean, you know, space in our home allowing. Because obviously we're running out of that quite quickly. What was I going over to this side for? To donate all these bones to the museum where we can. Right. That's the thing. I don't suppose we need to store any mail for any reason. We will need to if we find any more fossils, but we haven't yet. We need to store mail so that we can write some more mail. No cash pebble, not swagger. Indeed, indeed. Let's check these two. We know what place to not leave for last this time, which is that part just north of the river where we left it for last time and almost didn't find it, honestly. And that was where the elusive trout was hiding. But of course, that's of no concern to us now because there will be more trouches. Choo choo. Is there a train going by? Oh my god, there is. Hello, and goodbye. Wow. Wonder where they're off to. The wild blue yonder. It's so bad it's good phases either after I take a nap and then go to sleep early, later early, or I barely pull through an all-nighter with 11 splashes of tap water in my face. Right, I see. Not trout, it was a trough. Well, it could be a trout this time. The only way to know is to go. So let us go. What does it say, by the way? Cutting down a tree just to get its fruit is foolishness itself. Right, I know you can shake them. Alright. There's no need to be mean about it. I think anything that would be in a tree, that is in a tree, when you swing an axe at it, it falls out, so you don't need to worry about cutting down like the furniture tree that day or something like that. If you're cutting down trees without shaking them first, which I would never. Shimmy shimmy tree. Right, I'm just trying to be... Did we check that rock up there? Yeah, surely we did. I wouldn't have walked by that. I'm sort of working my way, meandering down towards the museum. The ramp is down this way. Plucking the weeds and stuff as we go. I try to sort of only focus on like a few objectives at once, which is why I'm not shaking any trees. Because if I'm shaking the trees and delivering the fossils and pulling out of the weeds at once, I'll do all of them poorly. What's this? Bug on your tip. When it goes silent, wait patiently. Oh, okay, so if a cicada or whatever is screaming, it means they're easier to catch then. You don't want to catch them when they're not moving. That's good to know. The sign was written by a livid man who's been through it multiple times. It's just, I bet it was Twerp. I bet Twerp wrote that sign. He was just like, stop cutting down the trees. I want my fruit. Wow, there are a lot of trees around some parts of these, though. We could really use the axe at some point. I don't know if we'll do it this stream, just because I'll want to think long and hard about which ones to cut down. So I might do it off on my own time, but to be clear, I haven't played the game at all since yesterday, on my own. So you've seen all there is to see. Right, it's time for some Blathers ranting, because we've got fossils to give you, my friend, and we'll have fish in a minute. This is the day we're gonna get a huge basis in the museum, I suppose. What no doubt priceless item have you for us today? Well, it is amber, my dear owl. Who? Again I say who? Just look at this. Amber, stoutly preserving the pale reminders of our past. And this is quite a large, full-bodied specimen. Hey, what? Smooth, exquisite. I'm reeling in awe. Amber is a form of tree resin which has hardened and been preserved in the Earth's crust for millions of years. Resin is produced as a defense against insects and disease. It seals wounds, allowing trees time to heal. Sometimes, unlucky insects get caught in the resin too. I wonder what's in your amber. A fly? Perhaps a mosquito? Amber, you see, is a preservative of miraculous proficiency. Bits of amber are like miniature time capsules. Oh, mercy, what prattling! I must beg your pardon. I imagine you feel as though you've been captured in time. No, that was a pretty engaging lecture. My streams make you auditory stim so much? You mean to say I'm constantly filling noise? Sorry if it's getting grating. I tend to be more anxious when I'm streaming rather than recording because I'm newer to it, so I gibber a lot and I don't know when to shut up, basically. But there is also a lot going on that we have to interface with in this game. So, hi. It's a good thing. Okay, cool. Then I'll keep rambling on. You have a deepest, most profound gratitude. Might there be anything else you wish to donate? Sure is. The whole rucksack. I might as well just dump them on the floor right in front of you here. Dinosaur egg next. Hear from the Amori vids? Glad to hear it. I love them. They're good fun to make. Who, I say? Who upon who? A fossilized egg. Excellent. I must apologize for that atrocious pun. So sorry. I just got carried away in my excitement, eh, what? Because this is a grade A specimen. Now, I hate to admit this, but I cannot identify the species of dinosaur that produced this particular egg. I can envision its hatching, though, and from the shards, a new life slowly emerging, a miracle of flesh and bone. Ooh, the wonder of it all. The drama, the spectacle, the ebb and flow, the grass and grit. Life, I say, life. Oh, mercy. Oh, am I indeed? I must apologize profusely. I was lost in the moment. My beak flaps on its own. That's no problem. I know the feeling. The Tumblr post dubs really blew up. You bet they did, yeah. Kind of like how our foods keep blowing up. Pipe bomb! Your cat just head bumped you? Oh no! In like a painful way or in like a cute, nuzzly way? Like, do you either of you need stitches? You have our deepest, most profound gratitude, as you have with giving all other specimens. Honestly, I wish I could make someone as happy in real life by just catching a housefly and giving it to them as I can with blathers. Ooh, who I say, a terror right wing? Okay, well, bones are a bit more viable, granted, but I'll hit the pipe bomb again. The day the remaining pieces of our prehistoric puzzle are found will be a joyous one indeed. Good luck to you. Right, he doesn't give you the lecture on the dinosaurs until you get the whole part. Coffee, no! Dinosaur track we haven't given you. I think it's a T-Rex track that you get. Ooh, I say, woohoo! A fossilized footprint. Looks like some paleontology is afoot. But truly, this is quite an earth-shaking find. I've never seen a specimen that can match it in beauty. The distinct three-toed foot tells us that this is the print of a theropod from, perhaps the Jurassic period, eh, what? It's impossible to discern anything more specific, but speculation is free and a vital part of paleontology. Imagine a terrible carnivore stalking its prey, its great weight pressing down into the earth, and voila, history. Oh, aren't I the blatherer? I beg your pardon, please. I hope I didn't put you into a comatose state. No, nothing of the sort, my friend. Dinosaurs are anything but. Cats are higher beings in the fourth dimension. Sprays with water. Bad coffee, bad. Coffee's not the cat, are they? And thank you for thanking me, Blathers. We've got a few more parts left to give. I think those are all the solo parts, though. The amber, the dinosaur egg, and the dinosaur track. But we got the plesio torso and the triceratops torso, I believe. And he's just not going to say anything about it, as we don't have the whole thing yet, so we'll just turn them in. Skip through these. Yep. which leaves 3 fossils left for us to sell and or do whatever we want. So it's great. There we go. No. Thank you, Blathers. Should we go say hi to Tilly while we're here? Tilly! I did some time traveling, but I'm back. It's dark. I can't see you. Where's Tilly? Where the hell is Tilly gone? Tilly! Oh no, did the bee eat you? That damn bee is bloodthirsty, I tell ya. Where's Tilly? Oh, no, that's the mole cricket. Where's Tilly? What the hell? Where's she gone? Oh, there she is. God, you scared me. I thought you were just gone after some time. Nice to see her anyway. And let's have a look at those bones we've gathered now. Because there's also the, so these are like the little solo exhibits. We've got 3 of 5 already, which is incredible. There's the amber, the big old track, and the egg. Fossilized forever, never to hatch. Oh, wow. And this is the plesio torso, so I guess we're gonna get the plesio neck and then the plesio head later. Wow, that's quite a find. Yeah, see, that apparently was mailed to us, which I have a hard time believing. We must have paid, like, a heck of a lot in shipping for that. And this is the Pteranodon right wing, so then there'll be the Pteranodon body and head, I guess, and then the Pteranodon left wing. And this is the Triceratops torso. So look at us go. Wow, it's so weird. I completely forgot that in the first game, it's just 1 room for each exhibit. That's wild, but... You know what that means is we've got a considerable amount of the fossils already, which I guess shouldn't be surprising considering we found so damn many that first day. Right, let's just show all these in the end of our inventory. What's all this? So we've got the net, the shovel, the fishing rod, this will be the axe then, and then these are all stationary, right? And we got to drop this shirt off at our home. You ever just deactivate your brain for a good minute and spin your mouse cursor around? I certainly spin my mouse cursor around, but it takes all of my focus. My brain is not at all deactivated during that process. Right, onward we go. I'm thinking it's probably time to start doing some tree shaking and now abouts, but I want to just head down and around the shore and just kind of comb, see if there's anything interesting there. Like sometimes coconuts wash up and you can plant them and start coconut trees, which is excellent. But also get rid of some of the weeds. Oh, and right, the cash pebble. We should start with that, absolutely. Where the heck is our shovel? I'll get used to where the items are stored eventually. Oh, that's so convenient that it naturally just puts the other one back in the present. Walk up to Nook. Hi, can you buy these priceless artifacts? Yeah, absolutely. The answer was naturally yes. He's paying top dollar for them usually, which is nice. No cash pebble here. Perhaps this one. I swear there are more rocks in this Animal Crossing city than anyone I've ever played. Village, town, whatever you want to call it. I'm not used to there being this level of rockage, rock and roll. I'm your comfort streamer. Oh, that's such a sweet thing to say. I very much appreciate that. I'm not much of a streamer, really. This is like my 5th stream ever. Or maybe 6th or 7th. Cleo! Cleo's there, but that's very kind. Thank you. I'm enjoying these laid-back Animal Crossing streams we're doing. Oh, don't get pitfalled. They're good fun. Small stream is just a different thing. Yeah, I mean, you can see how hard I even have a time keeping up with chat sometimes, and when you get past like 20 viewers, I understand why bigger streamers have a hard time like keeping up with everything. But I get what you mean about it being sort of cozier with this. I'm good at streaming for a new one. That's very kind of you to say. I mean, I have experience in recording videos. That's sort of more my forte. So it's a similar. You're more or less doing the same thing. It's just with a live chat bar. So that's the main difference. And now I can't rely on myself editing out the stupid parts in between. So I just have to fill them with chatter, or such is my instinct anyway. It's not always the right one. Oh right, I'm walking right past all these fish, forgetting that we have a rod now, so we should definitely be catching some. No, I gotta be single-minded. Let's find the cash pebble first and just sort of get rid of all the weeds. See about what's in the lost and found. One day I'll be a big streamer, remember me, your days of fame. I'll try, I'll do my best, but if I do become a big streamer, I will thank you for having brought me basically all the way. It feels nice to be able to talk about how markers taste like kiwi skin without being judged. Well, I'm also not a human who contributes to society just yet, so we'll see. Every item here is lost. I mean, we don't know who owns them, the items. We can take anything, I think. Well, thank you, Booker. Oh, there's only one thing, and it's a heckin' furniture piece. Hello. I love how you just freeze in place while you wait for him to go over you. A Yuki figurine, you say? That is mine, in fact. I wonder how that got there. Well, one thing I will say about that is just, you know, and this is obviously just personal advice and not, you know, fact or anything. It's my feeling on the matter, so take it as you will. But you don't need to pride yourself or value yourself on your job. That's as far as I'm concerned, a job should be something you do that you enjoy to support yourself. But very often it's not the truth, and you just have to do it to yeah, you know, it's something that everyone has to do to get by, and sometimes it means doing something you don't want to. So in that sense, I don't consider it the most important facet that should determine, you know, what your worth is. Fish pet named Utah? Sure thing. First pet fish we're getting, it's going to be named Utah. Works for me. You think I'm contributing to society? Well, that's very nice to hear. I mean, I suppose if it became a job, well, yeah, I don't know. It's weird actually, because since right now it's not really my job, I don't feel like I don't get that same vibe as like I'm doing this and it feels worth doing, but only on sort of the personal level that we're able to communicate in this sort of way, and also that I get to play a fun game that I'm enjoying. I feel like if I ever got to the point where I was able to live off of streaming and stuff, which absolutely is my dream. I would love to be able to live off YouTube. It's not the reality right now, but it could be. Then somehow, I don't know, it's weird. Somehow it would make me feel more fulfilled, which is probably a bad thing. A bad sign, anyway. Hello there, Vampire Lover 694. You absolutely love my more dub voices? That's so kind. They're quite a lot of fun to do. They were both basically just the voices that I came up with while playing the game, so in that sense it was very stream of consciousness, and so I quite enjoyed getting to voice them even more in the dubs, because I love those characters so much. That's such a brilliant story and well told. At the moment, we're just going around. Sorry, we've dug up 2 fossils just kind of while idling and chatting. I want to see what this Yuki figurine is. We're gonna have to pay a visit to our home because, as someone said, we should visit Jeremy Lump, and we absolutely should. We should let him know that he's probably gonna have a new house guest soon enough in Utah. But first, honorary obligated check. Is this the cash pebble? Not yet. Turning a hobby into a job isn't for everyone and may not be healthy if not done correctly, but you can do it if you want to, and there are upsides. Yes, I suppose you're right about that. Sometimes if you turn a hobby into a job and it's bad because then you're obligated to do your hobby and it stops being fun. But this is the sort of thing. I've done YouTube videos for long enough that I feel like I could be confident in saying I think I'd enjoy this as as a career, but of course only time will tell if that actually shakes out that way. Anyway, let's grab our parasol, get it back on, because it is cute. And what does this say? Did I already read this? Bug hunting tip, everyone wakes up at a different hour, but everyone sleeps at night. Oh, you mean to say there are not going to be any bugs at night? Oh, what a shame. I didn't realize that was a thing. Surely there are nocturnal bugs in real life. Moths, for instance. This has got to be the cash pebble. We're getting to the point where we've checked so many rocks that cash pebble can't be far off. We use the tree to brace ourselves part of the way, and there we go. And now we're at the beach line of it as well. Oh my god, wow, I'm getting kind of nervous. We haven't even found the cash pebble yet. 400 as a career, go for it. May be hard, but it can be done with enough blessings from the algorithm gods. Yeah, well, I mean that is sort of the long and short of it. The way I see it, sort of, and this may not be the absolutely perfect stance, but is that of course, the algorithm works in very weird and mysterious ways, and you can game it sometimes, and there are certain things, tips you can learn to sort of accelerate yourself in it, but ultimately, I find that volume is sort of the way. The more videos you produce, the more likely you're going to get one of them will sort of hook on and take off, so you may as well just make as much as you can for as long as you can, or that's sort of my personal philosophy anyway. Obviously, again, not something that would necessarily work for everyone. While we're here, there's a fish in the ocean. Let's go fishing for the first time in this game. Oh god, it's this, oh god damn it, I really did not expect it to latch onto that so fast. Well, first failure, I guess it's good to get it out of the way. Maybe we should focus on getting the cash pebble for now. Clearly my mind's divided and that's why I messed it up and no other reason. It's not that I have awful reflexes. Bits with the characters before the memes are A+. Thank you very much. They were also good fun to come up with. Came here to escape reality, not talk about it in depth. Yes, that's what Animal Crossing is for, is not talking about jobs. You're absolutely right. Fish gave me a spook, it absolutely did. What is life if it has no pebble full of cash? The shovels and rocks we'll use for my bell stash. And thus poetry was born. This is the one we just checked, right? This rock here? It wasn't one that was over here? Right. Let's find the cash pebble. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with trying to fish now and all this stuff. Find the cash pebble, pull any weeds along the... Oh, wow. Something buried on him here. Sorry, let me get this because it sort of blends in, and if it's pitfall seed, I don't want to walk on it and look like an idiot later. I just said I wasn't going to get distracted, but... another fossil! This one on the edge of the beach. Wow, there are way more fossils spawning in this game than I ever remember. Oh, there's another mole cricket around here. Actually, they're kind of rare, so let's just... nah, well, they don't sell for very much, and we've already got one in the museum, so... The fish will sell for way more, generally. Start with cash pebble. Sorry. I know. I'm gonna. We're gonna find it now. We're gonna find it right now. In fact, let's check the north of the river first. Cash pebble first. Don't. Thank you for not letting me get distracted about that. I just ran up the slope, didn't I? Nope. No. I did the one slope, yes, but not the next one. Top of the river is just up here. We already checked this one. I don't know why I hit it just like that. If we hadn't checked it, that would have been a really bad way to lose the money. We didn't go... Oh, maybe we did go quite this far. I can't remember. Oh, no, we were out here. Sorry. My mistake. We did check this. Not the trees yet, but we did check here for rocks. There isn't even a rock over there. You're going to make the list for me? Oh, thank goodness. I can't promise I'll follow it to a T, but that will help for the moment. Because I'm absolutely all over the place. But I'm going to start with this rock now. It's got to be on the east side because we checked most of the west. And we learned last time that Tumlook stays open at least as late as 9, so it probably closes at 10 or 11 p.m. He's still at the first tier, and I think it expands as you get later on, but I guess it stays open pretty long anyway, even at this point. Cash pebble, then trout, then bees, then fishing. I like the sound of it. I suppose we'll mix the beachcombing and shaking and getting peaches in somewhere around there as well. Oh my god, look at all the weeds around here. No rocks around these parts. I was about to say, let's go pop into Mabel's, but absolutely not. It's weeds and cash pebble at this point. I love that it came with cash pebble too. It's my absolute favorite. I just walked right over this like a moron. Like a loser. Like a loser. If anyone gets that reference. Quite a fond reference of mine. There might have been one or two more rocks right around the shore here, but the cache may be a pebble, but inside it is a rock. I have no idea what you mean by that, but I absolutely agree. I do not recall where all the rocks were, but let's just check the shoreline first. I'm ignoring you, mole cricket. You only sell for 200 bells. It ain't worth it. I think generally the fish sell for more than the bugs anyway. So it's good that we finally got the fishing rod. And we're going to be doing a lot of fishing this stream, I presume, once we get everything else. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A big old rock. Oh, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Sorry, this is just a cap and note. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything else. Might be useful in our pursuit of things and stuff and things. Is there a rock around? Oh, now there are mole crickets all over. We were looking for tons yesterday. We couldn't find any. Yoinking these weeds as we see them, because they don't want to leave them any longer. And, oh, actually, are there like no rocks up around this part? This is so weird. I remember there being a lot of rocks on the eastern shore of the bit closer to the shore. Ah, well, here's the shiny money, ground money for the day. The cash that is inside the pebble is the cash that fills my heart with joy. Like, if it's a cash pebble, I am as cheap as soy. Nice, nice. You're really quick with these. SpongeBob Bones. My earlier post, which will, something about SpongeBob. I guess because do you mean a post about starting this about playing the SpongeBob movie game, which we recently beat? Is that what you mean when you say you were thinking of SpongeBob because of my post? I don't recall which particular post you refer to. Right. Well, it doesn't look like there are any rocks around this side. The rocks don't move, do they? I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't really remember. I thought there were rocks down below this side, but caution, there are bees in them. There are trees. Don't shake trees recklessly. Too late. Very good then. They must be. Oh, I bet that one's there. That's got to be the one, right? Surely this is the one. Oh, and there's another crack right here. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a fossil or a gyroid. Ooh, I've got no gyroids since that first. Oh, the short, right? Yes, the recent short. Yes, there was a SpongeBob short even today. That's right. The rocks walk. I totally forgot that SpongeBob short was the one that came out today. You're absolutely right. Yes, we were right with that. That was a short from the last one. The last level, third last level of the SpongeBob movie game that we did. Surprised? You mean about this? That was SpongeBob? I just completely forgot that was the one that came out today because I do them all in advance and then schedule them for like the month ahead. So right now I have it scheduled as far ahead as March 23rd. So it was like a month ago that I decided which ones would go on which day and everything. So it's all gone from my brain, and now I look at the analytics and comments as they come. But you're absolutely right. The SpongeBob one was quite recent. We've checked dang near every rock in this entire village, I tell you. I'm starting to get the distinct impression that perhaps there is no cash pebble today. No, that's ridiculous. Of course that doesn't happen. But if it could happen, I would believe it now because this is starting to get ridiculous. Let's check this one then. Some of the money might go into the bush, but that's fine. We can pick through it and find it. Whoop, that's too far away. That's the wrong angle. There we go. Right. Just gotta get the angle just right on this, so I'm kind of facing... Nope, not this one. Somewhere around here, though. I hope this isn't to become our new Trouch. This is taking much too long to find. If I had any capacity to multitask whatsoever, we could have been doing other things at the same time as doing these. But I'll just forget which rocks we've checked if we don't do it all at once. Here we go. Ash. There we go. I think that's probably the max you can get from it. Here we go. So, what was the... Ah, come on. What was the final sum then? So this is 100, 10,000. Oh, the last one you get 10,000 from. So damn, we really did miss out yesterday when we missed the last one. So yes, 10,000 is the last hit you get. So it's absolutely worth going for the full combo. And it's total of 13,300 then, because there are three 1,000s and three 100s. So 3,300, and then you get 10,000. So it's 13,300. Exceptional. Our inventory is full. Hang on a tick. Let's we'll have to pick it up one by one. Which, you know what? I don't mind slowly basking in... 10,000 is basically as much as we made last time. That's incredible. As much as we made all day yesterday, so... That's an absolutely huge sum. Of course, now that we're able to fish, we'll be able to make way more money today, but... Ah, don't trade it. Put it in my wallet. Quite pleased about that, eh? That's the good stuff right there. I think that's the same coin sound effect they used in Luigi's Mansion. The first one, anyway. Quite pleasing. Sounds like less debt? Oh, you bet. I bet we're going to be about a huge stopper in our debt today. We got 15,000 on our person already, and we haven't even sold anything. Did we? Maybe we did. With the cash pebble, my heart fills with joy, as I can finally be worth more than soy. Yes. Now that the cash pebble has been found, our self-worth skyrockets. I'm going to scroll back up and find that list you made for me. Trouch is next. Right, we should go shaking trees. The Trouch and bees will be... I mean, I guess we can't know which tree is which, so the searches will be kind of simultaneous. But we first have to clear out our inventory, because it is full to the brim. But yes, shaking trees absolutely is our next step. Hey there, Bill. I think we'll probably take on less side quests today, because... They're not quite as lucrative as fishing, I don't think. And since we weren't able to fish before, we're going to want to spend as much time as possible doing it today, I would think. Trout and also cash trees. You're absolutely right. Trout, cash trees. I suppose I'll get the peaches at the same time. Just all the tree stuff is what we'll do now. Only after, of course, we sell all this. Although I kind of like that shirt, so I think we might put it in our house, but we're running out of space. And I want to look at the Yuki figurine first. And you know what? I guess that basically means we're just selling the shells and the fossils. I want to sell them individually, though, and see how much they're worth. This, I could have sworn it was 450 yesterday, right? Oh, it's 150. Why did I think that they sold for 450 yesterday? I must have accidentally selected multiple things or something. Or maybe I was just thinking of a different fossil. So the dinosaur egg, how much does that sell for? 1,400, not bad, not bad. She sells seashells, not on the seashore. Nope, we sell them at the farthest point from the seashore in the town, exactly. And the amber? 1,200. The bones sell for a little less than I remember, but is our town named after Kel? It absolutely is, yes. I was at a loss for what to call it, and one of our viewers here kindly, actually I'm not sure if they're in the chat now, they were earlier, kindly offered the name. They said something like, I can't remember exactly how it came about, but we ended up naming it after Cal anyway. We're up at 20,000, which is quite excellent, because we've only got 139,000 left on our debt. So we're going to be able to make a good dent in that today. We are also going to have to store some mail, I think. I probably should start storing it and never throw it away until we're full anyway. And we only want to keep extra ones for sentimental value. I don't even think we're ever going to fill up the post office storage, to be honest. Sorry, fish. Yes, we'll get to the tree stuff now, but let's, I just want to do some post office management first, because we've got obviously a lot of fossils to send in while I'm here. Screech to a halt. Let me just set my tree down. Tree down? Sorry, what the hell am I talking about? Put the Yuki figurine down, see what this thing is about. It's a little scary. I mean, I guess the red things, they aren't actually the eyes, but they kind of look like they're supposed to be. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this one. I think maybe we can sell that one. I'm alright with that. That's the one we got from the Lost and Found anyway. I don't even know what y'all our names are. You don't look like Bobby, Tilly, Millie, or Billy to me. The knit shirt, though. I did like this. Man, we're really running out of closet space. I guess it'll just be kind of partially blocking the door. There we go. We can sit right next to the pitfall seed. Jeremy Lump! We said we were going to visit earlier, didn't we? Sorry. Oh, look, he's coming out of his little bag! There he is. Very nice. The land of Orange Joe and Citrus being microwaved for 40 minutes. Yes, exactly. Well, see ya, Jeremy Lump and crew. We've got trees to shake and letters to mail and such. Bum ba dum bum. Bum 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 ba bum. Ba da bum 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 ba bum. Ba dum bum ba dum bum. Bum ba da bum. We are going to, where's the one that's only got 2 left on it? That's the one. So let's use these up first so that we can get freer slots as at our earliest convenience. We'll write to here, to the museum. Museum. No, yeah, that's fine. Just leave it at that. We can stop sending them threats, I think. Jeremy Lump! Yes. Yes, indeed, indeed. Sorry, you'll notice I only get to the chat about 40 seconds after you post it. It's just the way the latency works. I only, I'm like 40 seconds ahead of what you're currently seeing, basically. Right, so we'll send those 2 off and store some letters at the same time. I guess just we'll store the 1 letter so that we have enough room to send 3 more. Ah, shucks. It's late enough that Phyllis is around. I mean, no shade to Phyllis, but she just doesn't like us. We'll send off those fossils. And which will let us next time have quite a healthy influx of fossils. Probably most of, or a large number of which will be doubles of what we already have today. So we'll get even more money from fossils next time we play, I presume. Nope, nothing more to mail. Sorry. Maybe not. But I need to write a few more. Yeah, I suppose we'll just write 2 at a stance. Oh, this paper is super cute. What was this one called? Rainy Day? I like that. Look how adorable this is. The raindrops are little, like, puppets. Drop 2 more fossils in there. Ooh, can't wait to see what they become. Whoops, that's not right. We'll send these two off, and we'll be able to send them all off in one volley, I think. Rain paper. Yes, indeed. In it goes. There is more. Sorry. Sorry to inform you. Boop. And just one more. Wrap up whatever this massive bone is. It's probably like a whole entire complete skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yes, indeed. Oh, I never noticed that. Does the sprite actually change when there's more paper? Oh, that's cool. I dig that. Still all that paper. Send this last one off, and we're good. Green paper. Is that the last of the letters we even could send in one volley? Looks that way. Well, perfectly set up then. Off we go. We might even see Pete flying off with it. Thank you! Man, you must be pretty dang strong if you're able to carry all those bones. Here's lamenting the truth of the ruin of the numerous microwave skeletons destroyed with citrus. You're gonna go stuff Oreos with cheese now? See ya. Good luck, in fact, is what I really should have said. Right, and now I said we're going to get onward to start shaking all the trees. So where best to start? Where better to start, in fact, than Acre A1. Should we just do it row by row? So we'll start with all the A ones. That's what we'll do. This way I won't be able to screw it up. Start with all the A everything. I gotta be ready for the Bs when they come. We're gonna see how much they sell for today, I hope. If I can manage to rocket them all. Manage to catch one even. Sorry. Lost my train of thought in the middle of speaking. Not finding anything of anything yet. But I reckon if we learned last time, it is 5 the number of bees that spawn, so I'm gonna come into them in not too long. Ooh, some more weeds here to pluck. Yoink. Yoink. I gotta be looking at the screen when I shake. I can't be looking at chat. That'll just be a disaster for us all. Oh, I really hope there aren't any bees hanging around in here, though, because it's absolutely clustered up. I could start cutting the trees down now, but it wouldn't do us any good for catching these particular bees, because hitting the tree makes them fall out of the tree also. Oh, there's one. Okay. I think we might have enough room to just turn around and swing now. Okay. Ah, missed it. Shoot. I think I was a bit too late. There, they overtook me. Well, tried. I think I was absolutely the time we were able to catch them was when we got to an open area, led them around a bit, because they kind of lurch in one direction for a long time, and then kind of catch up. So if you can lead them in one way and then just turn around and wait for them, and then swing it when they get right up, that's really the ideal way by my reckoning. But sometimes the way it went, depending on where they fall, it just ain't plausible. Right, so we'll carry on with we're at A3 now. We'll have done most of the, oh, that's the bells, okay. We'll have done most of the top area here. Did we shake this one already? This one's right here? This one's kind of in the border between, okay, there we go. We'll grab all these peaches as well while we're on the way. Not the bees! The screeching noise the bees make when they sting you? Oh yeah, it's the absolute worst. It's just so, it's traumatizing really. Almost as traumatizing as the music that plays. Mari's not mad, just disappointed. What, in me for missing the bees? I'm sorry, Mari. That rhymes. That's why it makes sense to say. I think Mari would approve of me my efforts to try and catch bees though with a butterfly net. So that gives me comfort at least. They can spawn in any tree, evergreen or not. So we gotta be on our guard with shaking any of these. By my reckoning. We'll have covered A3 and A4 in no time. Just a moment here. And it'll be time to move on to the rest of them. This is B, so let's just let's save that for a moment. Get the other ones on this side of the river, so we can be sure that we do do all of them by row. Why is it metal screeching and not just bee noises? Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's to really hit home that they really got to make it like nails on the chalkboard, like you messed up. It's that you know how much pain your character is in. It's environmental storytelling, you see. Yeah. Unpleasant noise for sure. But effective. I mean, you don't want to hear it, so you don't want to get stung by bees. Oh, I didn't even hear them fall, but I heard the dong of my character noticing them. Okay, let's try. We have enough room to lead them around a bit here. Oh, I didn't expect them to come from behind me. Oh, God. Shoot. How the hell did they get behind me? What the hell was going on there? Oh, man. Jeepers. I saw them fly off to the top right, so I was like, they're going to come right back. But they circled around and snuck on me from behind. That was awful. The moment when you fix your posture and your back turns into a hacking glow stick. Yeah, oh, man. Awful. Well, at least we're accessing all the bees pretty quickly. Sorry, it must be so infuriating to watch me screw this up over and over. But at least you only have to do it 3 more times today, if that's any comfort. I mean, unless we go as far as midnight and then we get the tomorrow bees. Which I don't, I probably won't. Because I do have other stuff needs doing today. There's a peach tree right in the corner here, isn't there? Yep. I don't think the bee one can't also be the peach one. Like, it can't be like you shake it and there's peaches and then you shake it and there's a bee. I don't think so. I think it has to spawn in a different one. More bells. Our inventory is almost full, but a lot of it is just the extra bells. Right. Let's pocket them. And sell these peaches while we're here, because it'll just free up our inventory. And this figurine thing. Not the tomorrow bees. Do you appreciate the effort at least? I hope so. But 21,000 is not bad, considering we haven't fished a single fish today. I mean, we did try the one, but I screwed that up too. The fish are honestly really where most of your money comes from this game, I find. Like the fossils and stuff, that's like auxiliary money and bonus money. It's good money, but the fish, I mean, you just get to catch so many, and they're each worth a fair amount. Usually they're like, even the cheaper ones are worth like 200, 300. So since you can catch so many, that's where I find a lot of your income comes from this game. Nevertheless, we've got quite a point being, we've got quite a tidy sum anyway. Even at this point. Right, now onto the bee, well, preferably not the bee acre, but the bee acres, if you see what I mean. And one more weed here to pluck. There may yet be bees in the bee acres. I suppose we can't rule it out. A lot of weeds around this part. Clearly haven't been here in some time. There's a little, like, triple bush going on here. This is cool. Right, that's we're going down to sea then. Let's not. Let's shake all the trees and bee. Puppy. Ooh, puppy. Oh, you'd like to speak of your puppy real fast. Think of like a tiny light brown pom-pom. Oh, adorable. I'm not an expert on dog breeds, but it's well, I was just gonna say, is it one of those ones that's small and fuzzy? But I guess that's that's not really helpful, is it? But sounds adorable anyway. His full title is Asmodeus, Defiler of Worlds. Yes, this is also what we should. We gotta get our pets in this game some similarly badass titles. Well, good for Asmodeus and his world-defiling ways. Actually, is there more trees just down at the edge here? Yeah, there are a few that are kind of on the border. We should shake before I... Oh my god, there are a whole bunch here. Didn't get any of these. This one's kind of on the border, but I'll just shake it now. It was bells! But now we're dipping into sea, and we don't want to do that just yet. Jeremy Lump, Destroyer of Worlds, indeed. We haven't named the bee in the museum. Oh my god, if we have any more names, I'm going to start forgetting them pretty quickly. There are a few critters in the museum that we haven't named, because there was also a mole cricket, and, I guess the bagworm that we put in the museum, right? Yeah, these are the 4 critters we found so far, so... I suppose we can name the bee in the museum if we really want, but... at this point, I'm going to have to leave it all to you, because I'm not going to remember the names. I dubbed the Beelzebub. That's brilliant. That's actually really excellent. I love that. Yay, Animal Crossing. Hey there, Forest Goblin. What's cracking? Yep. We're going to, we're going around shaking all the trees in the village now. We found the cash rock, the money rock. We've dug up a few fossils and stuff, sold and donated a bunch of the fossils that we got last time. So we've made some decent progress already. We're kind of rolling in it. We got 20,000 bells. We got the max bonus from the cash rock, which is excellent. Marby, I'll see myself out now. Oh, oh, oh. God, it actually is making me giggle. That's a good one. Right, we're B3. We're moving west now, so... More bells. Hello. We'll probably be encountering the rest of the bees shortly. I mean, if there are 5 rows, there's going to be an average of 1 bee per row, so I'm probably going to come into them rather soon. Whoop! I keep trying to dodge around this because I think it's a pitfall. I'm forgetting that it's the shovel we buried. Right. I think you are supposed to bury the shovel for a week, but I think maybe because I screwed up the clock last time to be April, that's why it only counted as a day. Or it didn't count any time since we moved the clock back a month. Right. More bells. There's a lot of trees right around this part. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them was in here. The bees, that is. Barry B. Benson. I'd like to think that bee in the museum will sue the human race one day. Alright, we've got to be on our guard here. This is a really thick part. We've got to be able to dodge out of the way. Cleo, please don't get in my way if the bees just show up right about now. Thank you, okay. Cleo, you should be ready to run. I'm engaging in dangerous pursuits at the moment. Alright, and this one's kind of on the border, so we better shake them now, because I probably didn't before. There's a soccer ball here. Cool. Oh, it's almost 9 p.m. already? Wow. Gosh, the time does fly. So we probably want to get to fishing as soon as we can, because I reckon Nook probably closes at 10 p.m. at the latest, so probably gonna want to get in there and sell some of our fish post-haste, because you can't really store them so well in this game. I suppose we could just drop them in our house and sell them next time. There's that possibility. Right, yet another thick patch, so we want to be careful here. We already should go on to the ones around the post office, surely. This is where we started, did we not? Or is it not, rather? Almost got all the bee row, though. And just here is just the cliff now, so I guess it's heading down to sea now. Not sea, the ocean. I mean, we are moving towards the ocean, but gotta name one of the fish Yumta. Yes, I don't think we should just keep the first fish we catch, though. We gotta think really long and hard about which fish we want to keep. So we gotta catch a whole bunch. And Orbeez, I don't actually know what Orbeez are. What is that? It's like some toy or something? Like a toy brand? I don't know to what you refer by Orbeez. Oh, I didn't finish checking Bee Acre because there's a bit down at the bottom of the cliff here. Completely forgot about that. But it's not lost to me that there was a bee joke in there as well. I can see you contributing. Don't you worry. Small jelly circles that you unfortunately cannot consume. Interesting. I will just note that earlier in my recording, when I was testing out to make sure the stream setup was working all, my Elgato, which is my capture card that I use to record for the gameplay, it disconnected a few times in a weird way, like out of nowhere. So it might happen again that you just suddenly lose the signal, and I'll try and be on it quick and fix it when that happens. But just spam the chat with the signal's gone if that happens, so I don't miss it. A bunch of weeds around here. How the heck did I miss these? Oh, music's fading out. I guess that means the bell's happening. Yep, there it is. Catch some fish, and when we get the dupes, we choose which is Yumta. What do you mean by the dupes? Oh, the duplicates. I see what you mean. So that we know we can donate them all to the museum without just keeping them for our own selfishly. Good point. Wow, we're getting lots of money from the trees this time. I mean, I guess we're about to find we have shaken basically every tree, so just follows that should happen. Little beads, if you put in the water, they expand into very satisfying water balls. Ah, I see. Very good. Is this still a bee? No, right, we're down at sea at this point. It's a little awkward because the rows, even within the rows, it's sort of still split up between the higher and lower altitudes. So we're gonna have to run up and down the cliffs a whole bunch while we're combing each acre row by row. There are just a few more on the left side of the museum here at this altitude, latitude or longitude, whichever one. Check them. Be absolutely sure there's nothing to be found here. Good, and we'll move on to the east now. Did I shake this one already? I'm not sure we got these 3. Right, good. This will take us. This path will take us along the north part of the river. A good sensory toy. Ah, I see. Splendid. I hear you, Mole Cricket. I'm ignoring you. It was not worth the effort to catch you last time. No offense. Alright, I meant a little offense there. I'll admit. We haven't found anything from these last few we've been checking. We've been gone like 4 acres without finding a dang thing. No fruit, no furniture, no bees. We didn't already get the furniture tree today, I don't think. No, we surely didn't. You just really want to eat them? Someday someone will make something that looks just like it that you can eat, probably. That's just the way science works. Oh, I'm getting nervous now, because there are a lot right around this bit. And we haven't found anything in a while, so chances are we're about to run into something new. No trout just yet. No, indeed no. The day we actually shake one of those and it's actually a couch that falls out, that'll be the day. We can officially say we'll have found a trout. That'll be so exciting. And there are peaches here as well. Yeah. Getting a little anxious. I'll get those peaches in a minute. I just want to check the upper part of Acre C first. It was kind of ingenious the way they did it at this these earlier games. Oh yeah, boba tea. Right, sure. Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess that is sort of like what they are. They're like little globules and stuff. Sure. Boba's like it's like bubble tea, right? Kind of. Which I've had like once in my life, and it was not a pleasant experience. I didn't find anyway. Maybe it was just the particular one I got. I can't remember why I was drinking bubble tea. When the hell would I have been drinking bubble tea? I was on a date or something. And, and someone was like, you want to go to a bubble tea cafe? I was like, hell yeah, I do, having no idea what bubble tea was. You love boba? That's boba tea exists to satisfy your primordial urge of drinking tadpoles through a fiddle. The primordial urge we all share. Yes, indeed. The universal human experience. It's sort of like bubble tea, though, right? Oh, hey! The shiz, how's it going? It goes all right. We have gotten stung by bees a few times, but we're making substantial progress. We found the money rock, got 13,000 bells out of it, maximum, the most we've ever gotten so far, and we finally got a fishing rod. There was one in store today, so we can observe. We can catch our first fish and start actually 100%ing the museum, which is all excellent. And we're thinking we might want to make a new fish into a new pet as well. Could be this one. Well, no, probably we're going to be donating the first fish that we catch. Hang on, I gotta shut up and focus on this. I forget, it doesn't make a loud noise in this game. From all the games past this, I guess for accessibility, it goes when it's the right bite, but not that time. Caught a Christian carp, carpe diem. You like them because you love the touch of Orbeez, but not safe to eat. They would expand in your body. Oh yeah, that would be bad. Oh yeah, sure. Clueless man, not even 5 minutes later, violent choking. I won't say that I got through the bubble tea without a little bit of choking. You begged your parents to take you to Vietnamese restaurants for the sole purpose of buying Butch's bubble tea. Wow. His ass does not know what a boba is. No, I don't. Yeah, that is 100% accurate. But hey, we caught our first fish, and rather casually, I might add. That's just the level of skill we're doing with around here. Put our lovely parasol back on. Oh, right, we're supposed to be shaking all the trees right now. Sorry. The list was very kindly made for me, and I still ignored it. We gotta check all the row C ones first. So we're almost done row C, which will be halfway through the map of checking all the trees. Hey, it's always Vietnamese. There you go. Funny the way life works out. It all shakes out, and everything's a coincidence, and it's all actually connected, and we're in a simulation. So we already checked all of these because this is one of the bee acres. Speaking of bees, it's about time for one. We've not seen one in a fair bit of time. I'd really like to catch one because I'm curious how much they sell for. Because if it's only like 800 bells, it won't actually really be worth it to chase them down every day, and we should just avoid them. But I guess if we're looking for the furniture here, there's only so much we can avoid the bees, because it's not obvious which one they're in before you shake it. Alright, that's that, though. So we're almost covered all of Acre C. There's not much wide open space here, though, so I gotta be careful if we do catch it. Bill, be very careful, Bill. There are bees around these parts. Also known as Destiny or Fate. Yes, indeed. Okay, here we go. Gotta take deep breaths now. These bees are gonna be, like, right around here. I know they're gonna put one right up on a cliff where we can't run away from it. And we're gonna have to just pull some, like, bullet time reflexes and catch it. Oh, please don't be one right on top of this cliff. Oh, thank goodness. Hey there, twerp. Nice fire umbrella. It's totally swanky. We've already been up there. Do we have enough stuff to sell? Ah, not really. Oh, we have a bit more room stuff. You believe in me? Well, that's so kind of you. Thank you. We'll see if that faith is misplaced or not. I mean, I have 3 more chances to catch even a 1. My recollection is they sold for a pretty hefty sum because... Oh, I guess we're doing the D acres now, right? So I should start from the other side. My bad. They must sell for a fair bit because they're so difficult to get. Oh, God. Every time one of these falls, especially when it's at the top of the screen and I can't see it, I'm just certain it's the bees and it's over. Oh, man. I haven't checked this corner yet. Oh, thank goodness it wasn't them. Actually, it would have been nice if it was them because we could have dodged into this place, which has a lot of open space. Right. Check all the D... Ooh. Oh, that's the furniture one. Hello there! Now what is our daily furniture we've gotten from a tree? A glass top table! So a trable, not a not a trouch just yet. Well, the days of trouch are still numbered above 0. We all believe in you. Oh, I feel all your warm positive energy radiating from the screen. My phone screen down there in front of me. It feels so good. I feel so emboldened. We will catch a bee. Today we will catch a bee and find out finally how much they sell for. This is a sea acre, but there's weeds all over here, so clearly I didn't check this one. But we checked all the ones... Wait. We checked all the ones on the west side of the river, though, right? I think? Yeah, we did. We definitely did. We have a table now! Woo! Trable! Some trables in chat. That or we could eat the bee. You know, that's always an option. I've always said, whenever in doubt, you may as well just eat the bee. It couldn't... I mean, it can't... Things can't get worse, right? That's what cats do. Yeah, I've seen some awful pictures of pets like dogs and cats and stuff when they eat bees. The poor things, they have no idea how poorly it's going to go. How many things are we going to eat? Who knows? We might eat 1 peach. We might eat 2 peaches. We could eat 2 peaches, pit and all. 2 peaches, that's the number of peaches we could eat. 3 peaches. Some people might say eating 3 whole peach pits, just crunching them down, is a bad idea, but not this reporter. I think we could eat them all. I mean, 4 peaches isn't even bad, really. Waste of money, waste of money. Some people might say it's a waste of money, but I need to feel the crunch of the peach pits. I need to feel the pain of swallowing a peach pit whole and just absolutely feeling it wreak havoc on your internal system. I can't stop eating the peaches. I need their sustenance to provide for me. I must eat the heart of the peach. Ugh. God, I just ate too many peaches. Okay, good. Well, that was probably inadvisable. We should have sold those, but whatever. Bit committed to. I have no regrets. Yep, pipe bombs, peaches, leeches, and bees. That's right. I don't think there are leeches in this game. All right, I won't eat these. We'll sell these for real this time. Whoops, I've gone all the way down to E. That's not right. We got to be checking the D row first. Silly me, silly me. Ooh, hello, money. Come on, move our acres. There we are. And there we are. And this is, again, another place where it's sort of dense and we don't really have many... Excuse me. We don't have much open space to dodge away from the bees, should this be the point at which they decide it's time to end our lives. So we gotta be very much on our guard here. Oh, this cluster, I have very bad vibes about this cluster. I gotta keep my ears out because even with the rain, it'll be even harder to hear if the nest falls. Okay, we're all right, we're all right. Get rid of these weeds as well. It's a fitting bit for Keltown. Yeah, just eating stuff that you really shouldn't be eating. Horking it down whole, 3 bites and it's gone. Right, well, actually now I'm just nervous, the fact that we didn't find any there. We've only gotten stung by 2, 3, how many so far? So these last ones, last few acres have got to be where most of it is. Right, and since we want to do all the D acres first, I'm going to have to run all the way around to get the other side of the river. I don't know if you can install bridges in this game that, like you can in some of the newer ones, but if we can, I'd really like one right around here, because every time we're at this point, we either have to run all the way down to the beach and then go to the west there, or all the way back up to the top right and then go west around past our house. It's really inconvenient. If we can get more bridges, I absolutely want them. Hey there, Bill. Hey there, Twerp. Glad to see we all have umbrellas and we're being rational and not getting our hair wet. Disappointed Kelsville doesn't have orange trees. It would have been great, wouldn't it? But I didn't get to choose what fruit it does. Actually, I'm not even sure if oranges are in this game, this first one. If they are, we could populate it with oranges later. And we could plant an orange tree in Kel's name, especially for that purpose of the meme relevance. So this is sea we're in, so we just got to go south of this, but along the river, so we can keep our make sure we check each row by row, so I don't miss any like last time. And there are a few more peaches here to replace all those ones that I just swallowed whole. Honestly, the amount of fruit that your characters in Animal Crossing will just eat, pits and all, is pretty incredible. You have oranges in your living room? Wicked. What, like a tree? Like a potted tree? That's pretty great. Or do you mean just like in a bowl? Oh, hello. That's a big fish right there. Oh, it's a little less big than I thought a moment ago. Sorry, I know we're not getting distracted and we're supposed to be getting all the trees first, but somehow I have a good vibe about this fish. I feel good, only good vibes coming from this fish's direction. Oh, come on, you can't see that from there. Oh! It just freaking lurched towards that. Did you see that? It was just like, yeet! It was not even looking at it and just dipped over. Just in a bowl, right. We need to microwave them for 40 minutes. I got a marble steed. That's funny. Looks more like a fish than a horse. Ha ha, I see, kid. Never gets old. Right, but now we're in Acre D and we can carry on with the shakening. We're definitely way overdue for a bee attack. We haven't been attacked by one in a fair bit of time, so I'm re-clenching. Everyone, hang on to your hats. Hang on to your non-removable Animal Crossing 1 hats with the little horns or the little fairy ribbon, depending on which one. Oh, is this the far left? Right, okay. No, wait, what? Huh? There's a wall right here. Oh, no, there isn't. Never mind. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. It looked an awful lot like there was one. That threw me for a loop, that did. Oh, come on, where are these bees? You think you've made me paranoid? I don't know. I mean, I've been paranoid about the bees in this game ever since I was a little kid. I don't think you had anything to do with it, politely. I think they're just that dang scary. Oh, man. Come on. If you're gonna do it. Oh. It's agony, I tell you. Did I check the ones that were just at the bottom of the screen? I didn't. Sorry if I scare away this fish in the process. Eek. Eek. It was money I heard falling. The money really makes like a really metallic clank. Clang, 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 clang. whenever you knock it out of a tree, which I guess it would, considering they're basically all coins. Oh, come on, these bees. There are 3 more, and we're, like, nearing the shoreline already, and we haven't found... Oh, man. It's freaking me right out, man. Okie dokie dokie. The second we get one, the tension will be released and I'll be fine, but... Man, they're just waiting. They're just waiting. They just know. At least it's nice and open around here. If they showed up right now, that would be perfect. Just perfect. I said that would be perfect. Ah, you mean bees. Mean. Did I shake these ones? While we're here, let's just pass off the fish to Blathers so we can free up our inventory a bit. Hello there, my love. Welcome. Please do come in. It's so very nice to see you. Yes, well, by the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? There might, in fact, and it is fish. My good dude. I've only just got my rod. Like I said, you'd be the 6th or 7th person to know, Blathers. Ooh, indeed, woo! A crucian carp, I believe. Even run-of-the-mill common fish are valuable resources, you see. All part of the grand tapestry, you want? We will take excellent care of this fellow. Oh, yes, you can rest assured. Excellent care indeed. Oh, that was a pretty short, soliloquy he had for us. Well, soliloquy would mean you were by yourself, I guess. You know what I mean. Short little lecture. Or maybe he just doesn't have many lectures on the fish. The barbel steed? Will he say something different for this one, or does the fish one have a generic one? Says the same thing. Maybe there are a few fish that don't have any extra dialogue, and he's just kind of like, this is a normal, boring fish. Well, thanks anyway. There you go. He's taking them off my hands, if nothing else. Let's just have a see where these fish have landed in our whole aquarium. Oh, I forgot the music changes a little depending on which room you're in. Oh, the aquarium one is so nice and peaceful. I don't see them in there. Oh, wait, huh? Where in the heck's name are they? Oh, here's one. Oh, they're both in here. This is sort of a river locale, I guess. The crucian carp and the barbel steed. And here's all the ocean stuff, which we haven't done any ocean fishing successfully yet, anyway, so... Nothing there, but... Onward. To trees and to bees. So that's the D... this will be the D one taken care of once we just make sure we got every last one in this acre. And then a moment of silence for aquarium music, indeed. Then we carry on to the E acre, and we'll be nearly done with the trees, and we get to the fun bit, which is doing the fish. I guess that's what's next, right? Sorry, I've already forgot what's next on the list after that. I guess that would be it. I don't think we quite got all the ones right around the corner here. There is still some open space around here, so it's not all nightmares just yet. Right. Yeah, there's open space here. So now we're going on the E's and we're going east. So we'll have to swoop up around the other side, but at least we're a little closer to the bridge this time. Alrighty. More bells, good. And not more bees. Oh, this is weird. Forest fishing? Okay, good. Thank you very much. So fishing is what's after this. We're gonna be able to get a whole bunch, because the bugs, there's only one locale. And it's like they're either just walking around on the ground, or they're flying in the air, or they're on a tree. But like they're not really divided by locale. Like anywhere you go on the map, you can more or less find the same ones. So but the fish are much different. So we'll be able to get a whole bunch of variety of fish before this is over. For good old Blathers' sake. Where are the bells at though? Or the beels? We found some bells and we found a few bees, but no beels yet. Right. This is Acre E. We have yet to check the bottom of the cliff. So let's just cover these last few. Let's check the top of the cliff first on this side of the river. There are a lot of trees around this part, though. Sorry, I can't remember if we shook these ones on this side yet. More weeds there, so I guess we haven't been too close really examining this area. I suppose, actually, I guess it's possible they can spawn while you're playing. But I sort of thought they only spawned between days. The weeds, that is. Bell's back filled to the brim with bees. Oh no. That reminds me of that ProZD dub, where it's like, what would you like to drink? We have milk, chocolate milk, spiders, water. Spiders? Spiders it is then. No, I wasn't, but she was already pouring him a brimming glass of spiders. Why are there so many spiders? Check this violently, totally not bees. Yes, absolutely. So we've checked to the top of that, of Acre E there. This is Acre F, what am I doing? The top of Acres E1 and E2 on the cliff, but now we go and check the bottom side of the cliff of those. Thanks for the April 1st plan. Please don't hurt anyone with bees on April 1st. Not even in the name of a prank would it be okay to unleash bees on someone in such a manner. Alright, I got a good feeling about this tree. I have a feeling that this tree right here is the bee tree. That's why I'll even show you me pressing the A button on this one. Nope. Well, that's lucky. Because I wouldn't have been prepared to, to catch them in that case. We're almost full up on peaches now. Oh, we absolutely are full up on peaches. I'll just stow these two then. So we can pick up the last two, and then we'll drop them off selling, and we'll carry on with our tree crusade here in just a moment. Go to the bee void, the beoid, if you will. Oh my. What have we wrought upon this world with all our bee puns? I mean, it's an easy one to make because it's just a letter, B. So if the ancient people who designed this language didn't want us to make bee puns, then they should have thought of that sooner. We'll get sell all these peaches off, carry on our tree shaking crusade. Sorry, wrong way. Man, I would be very nervous to screech to a halt in like mud while it was raining. That's a surefire way to fall and break something. Yes, hello indeed. Sell, please. Oh, and we said we don't really care for the Yuki figurine either, right? So let's get rid of that. And how many peaches are we selling here? It's what is it? 5 to 12. So 1,200 bells for that, and then wait, 5. Wait, that doesn't sound right. No, sorry, 13. Oh, how did I miss? Oh, right, okay. 1,300 bells for that, and then we'll see how much the Yuki adds on to that. Oh, it only sells for 200. That's a shame. I ate the bones. Who's my favorite villager? Oh, in like the entire game, or if the ones we have? Of the ones we have, I'm digging Rex's vibe so far. He's cool. Of all of Animal Crossing ever, it'd be Peanut, my first crush. She's the best. She's very cool. She's a squirrel, and she's got. Wait, which one do I think? Yeah, she's a squirrel, and she's got she's pink, and she's got like the little sparkly eyes with the wing eyelash. She's cool. She's one of the friendly personalities, not the ones who's like mean to you all the time. Very good. I want to take a look at that glass top table in a bit. Actually, we can check it what it looks like now through the catalog, see if it's something we want to keep around. So that's to answer your question of who my favorite villager is. Who's yours, Edward Delric? I'd love to know. Actually, if anyone in chat has a favorite villager, drop it now. A lot of the ones from the new ones I won't be able to know, but plenty of them are legacy villagers, if you will, ones that have been in the whole thing. So this glass top table's a little less swanky than I was thinking, because I thought I didn't realize it was gonna be like wood underneath. I thought it was just gonna be like just a glass top. That would have been a little swanky. It's all right. It sells for you buy it for 2,200, it probably sells for a lot. Since we're making bee puns, there's a really old reference no one will understand. Don't you believe it? Well, I get the pun anyway, even if I don't get the reference. Hello again, Octo. Welcome. Your favorite became O'Hare in the new one? I think you just have a thing for the smoke ones. Yeah, I don't know O'Hare. I'm gonna guess they're a bunny kid-type character, but cool, I dig it. Raymond Durfang, nice. I know Raymond anyway from all the memes. Yeah, I like Rex so far too. Of the villagers in art that we've got in this game, I'm digging Rex's vibe. He's cool. I hope he doesn't leave because we just take too much time away from the game. Eloise. Oh, she's an elephant, right? Yeah, I think I know her. I think she's maybe even in this game. I'm not really feeling the glass top table. Is everyone okay if we sell the trable? Because I'm not really digging it. Kiki! I don't know a Kiki from Animal Crossing either, but I'm guessing from the name convention it's a monkey. Rex and the Lost and Found Dog, but I can't remember his name. Oh, Booker. You mean the one inside, right? Eloise and Kiki were your best friends in Animal Crossing. Trable's gone? No, we're not taking the trable either? Cool. See how much it sells for. 550, that's not bad, that's not bad. Oh, Kiki's a black cat, right. See ya, Trable. Phantom ruined Raymond and Marshall. Marshall's that, it's like a gecko or something, right? Cool. Isn't that the one who runs, like, the bug tournament or something? I can't remember if there's a bug tournament in this game. I'm pretty sure there's at least a fishing tournament. Yeah, I always get mixed around because there's a lot of stuff that is added in the later ones, but the games look similar enough that I mix up which ones or which features are from which game. You know, one thing I will say that this game has that the other games don't. That's kind of dope. Marshall's a blonde squirrel. Oh, I'm wrong. Who am I thinking of? The gecko chameleon thing is red. I'm all off my game anyway. We gotta return to the E's. One thing I like this game has that the other ones doesn't is the little gyroid out front of your house. You can store them items or let them auction items off to the other players in your village and stuff. It's real cool. You can set them to make a cute little greeting. It's good fun. I understand why they removed it because it's not really necessary for everything, but that's one of the things this game has over the others anyway. But in most respects, this game is is dated compared to the others. But it's still, I mean, it's Animal Crossing anyway. It's got all the right vibes and everything. This is D, right? No, this is E still. So we should be checking this one. Oh, I gotta not look away when it's happening. Dragon Guy that runs the bug competition's name is Flick, right? Okay, sorry. I thought that was the one who was Marshall. He's your #1 favorite. Flick is or Marshall? Either way, I haven't met either of them, so I guess I can't really speak to their quality myself, but I dig it. Oh, wow. All the bell trees today. Hello. Oh, man. We're pretty close to the cliff there, so we haven't got much running room if the bees decide now is the time. This is really weird that we haven't seen the other 3. Flick? Okay, cool. I dig it. This is really weird that we haven't seen any more since those first 2. And we're so near to the shore now. I feel like they're going to ambush us right around the parts where we won't have much space to run. When I was little, I had a much harder time getting away from the bees because we didn't. I didn't like running because it scared the fish away. Which, of course, now I'm just like, you get the fish out of the way. I got to not get stung. But when I was a child, I didn't really. I wasn't able to weigh the pros and cons quite as much. I was going to make a tree bee joke, but it is impossible. So it'd be. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh come on! Where are they? This is so freaking me out. Right, well, we've checked the top of the cliff of the quadrants acres, so now we're going to check the bottom. So I guess there are a whole bunch of bees right round the shore. That's going to be a little nerve-wracking. There's a bit of running space there, but not tons. Oop! If there's a weed here, I probably didn't shake this one. Where are they hiding? The umbrella music? Yeah. It was Zoe's choice. We missed oh, I missed a Bell's bag. Did I just leave it on the ground? Sorry, I'm such a I walked right by it. It's flaming red. Thank you. Yes, that was an excellent choice, by the way. I saw it in the store and I was like, I don't really know, I'm not really feeling it. But then when your enthusiasm peaked up, I was like, all right, we'll give it a try. And now I'm digging it. Now I'm digging it a lot. I like the idea of we should swap out parasols every stream. It's kind of a dope idea. I didn't like the umbrellas at all when I was a kid, just because whenever it's raining, it's like, I like to get the water in my hair, in real life anyway. I didn't even see the potential fashion possibilities that could go from having a, the floral, whoop, oh, it's bells, it's fine. The umbrellas. Thank you for pointing out that Bell's bag, by the way. I was genuinely just about to walk right by that. Ooh, 928. We're gonna have to put up a bit of speed here if we want to sell any fish to Nook. That's what I get for starting the stream late, though. That's just my fault, anyway. I mean, if we were really... Oh my god, more furniture? What? There can be 2? I didn't know that. Trouch! We found the Trouch! Or the Tropha, but it's the same thing. Trouch! Trouch alert! Trouch alarm! Bing, ding, 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 ding. Trouch alarm has been rung. The Trouch has been achieved, my friends. I didn't think we'd see the day today. I didn't realize 2 could spawn. Ah! And of course the bees are right after. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I think we have time to wheel them around a little here. Oh, I didn't mean to screech to a halt there. What the hell was that? Oh, it was not my intent. Oh man. Oh, my stomach just sunk into my legs. That wasn't great. Well, screwed that up, but run, save the Trouch. They weren't after my trout. They were after my blood. And they got it. But we can't relax just yet because the other ones are sure to be right around here because we've still only seen the 3. Maybe it's like a range. Maybe it spawns like 3 to 5 of them or something like that in a day. Oh, right. We didn't check the bottom of the E5, the bottom of any of the E's yet. We were only checking the top of the E's, so there are a few here that I didn't check. Oh, no, we were here because this is where you go down? I forget if we checked these ones yet. Shush now, Mole Cricket. Hush now. The adults are seeking the bees. So maybe it spawns like 3 to 5 bees in a day and 1 to 2 furniture items. I thought it was more rigid than that. Like it was just like 1 furniture, 5 bees, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the more trees you have, there's a higher... Maybe it's more like a percentage thing, like... Okay. We don't have much room to run here, but it's enough to wheel them around. Ah, wrong way. Damn it. Doesn't look like we're gonna catch one today. Sorry about that. I mean, there's still one more chance, I think, but I'm doing a bad job. Hush now, Gregory. I'm searching. I think I understood that reference. That's the vine with, like, it's like a chicken on a turtle or something. Or no, it's a frog on a. There's some kind of critter riding a turtle anyway. Or is it a bird? No, I can't remember. But I thought that was it. I thought it was death. Then just right then and there, we were going to be cornered. Come on, man. Honestly, I'm not sure the money is worth the scares that these things are giving me. At least the noise it plays when it's a bee falling from the tree is pretty unmistakable. Alright, did we already check the lower E's on that side? I'm pretty sure we did. So I suppose it's time to check all the F's now, and we're gonna find that last bee. Which I've as yet completely screwed. It's a bird on a bird. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Actually, I could have sworn there was a turtle. Perhaps I saw a variation of the meme then. One that someone else did, where it was a turtle. I remember it being like something small on a turtle's back. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna check all the F's now. At some point, we must go place our trouch. I think we should. Yes, I like the. I'm pretty sure the cream sofa looks pretty cool. So the trouch will absolutely be placed once we're done with this little tree crusade of ours. There are a whole bunch around this side, but we know that. Oh man, oh man. We're getting quite a bit of money out of the trees today, though. So maybe it is worth all the scares. And well, man, a whole bunch of shells have spawned, so we'll be able to do some good beachcombing as well. At the same time as we'll be able to catch some oceanic fish, turn them into blathers. Mercifully, blathers, as an owl, it stays up at all hours, but... Well, he's sort of a snooze in the day, but you can wake him up. But I think Tom Nook closes at 10, so we might not actually get the chance to sell too many today, which is fine because we've got plenty of money from other stuff. Hopefully I'll just be able to start the stream at an earlier time in the day next time so that it doesn't close on us. If, like I was saying before, if we're really desperate, we could just turn the clock back and cheat a bit so that we can sell some stuff, but it's not really necessary. We can just fill our pockets full of fish that we can sell next time and place a few in our house just for safekeeping before we sell them. Nevertheless, like I said, because we get access to all the fishing biomes, we'll be able to fill up the museum a fair bit today, I think. Even if Nook closes. Absolutely, we're going to get some fish after we're done with the trees. We're just, these last few trees we got to shake for any remaining peaches and the last bee nest / hive, whatever you prefer. And it's got to be somewhere right around here, because now we're at 4. Oh, it's in this last acre, got to be. Unless I missed an acre somehow, which I would believe as well. But I'm sure it's got to be right around here. Well, any one of these trees could be it. Except for this one, because this one's got peaches. Yoink. Oh god, it's peaches. Oh yeah, for sure. We're turning all the fish that Blathers doesn't have into Blathers. But we'll be catching so many that we'll probably have a number of duplicates. And we were discussing keeping one as a pet at some point, but we'll have to catch and see what's available. Okay, we're at acre F5. There's one bee left, and there's just one tree in the corner here. Oh wait, did I just shake this one or no? I think there is a bee hive in this tree. Wait, but then where is it? Oh no, it's somewhere else in the world, and we're just gonna have to run around. Unless, did I already get stung by 5? I thought it was just the 4 that we found so far. Or maybe only 4 spawned today. Like I said, I'm not 100% confident that 5 spawn reliably every day. Well, that's the last one we'll look for anyway, I guess, if we're going to go fishing now. I guess no more... Yes, freedom indeed from the bees stress. Regardless, streams are late in the day because you get to see them despite school hours. Yes, indeed. I guess there is that. So I'm glad you get to be here for that reason. But yeah... Yeah, that's tough that sometimes schedules don't align that way. And so it is nice to get them late, but there are a few features we miss when we start so late and we don't get to go to many shops. Speaking of, just because I'm curious, before we go start on our fishing, let's head into the Able Sisters before they close so that we can see what designs they have today. Hello, hello. Oh, actually, maybe the designs don't actually change. I think maybe the only thing you go here for is to design your own designs. Never mind then. Sorry about that. Which, again, we should definitely do that at some point. We should design our own designs. But for now, I think it is time, as you say, fish, 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 fish. It's time to get fishing. Let's do this. Okay. And also beach coming at the same time. So we're probably going to fill up pretty quickly on seashells, but... Never mind it, never mind it. It is time to fish. I think we'll start at the ocean since we're already down here. Get a good bit of ocean fish gathered. Get them slotted away in the museum. Sell the remainder. Keep one, maybe. We'll be good. We'll be good right as rain. Right as rain, get it? Because it's raining? Alright, there's one right here, so I'll just throw it right in front of them. Oh no, they were facing... sorry, I thought they were facing the other way. I might have scared them. That's perfect. Ooh, oh god, that one just lurched for it. Oh, I wasn't ready. Red snapper! Yes! These are tricky to track down and sell for quite a fair bit. I got a red snapper. That was a snap! I really have to stop saying things like that. You know, it makes sense that we're doing all these puns. Because Animal Crossing is already quite a punny game. The many bees that are coming, I'm expecting one to knock on your door to beat you up. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at this rate. Excellent, red snapper, that's quite good. Of course, we can't sell this first one because we gotta donate it, but they sell for a lot. They sell for a lot. They do sell for quite a bit. No mistakes there. And that's us full already from the seashells because there are quite a bunch of those. So let's head to Nook's. Do away with, we'll donate the snapper and then head to Nook's and sell all the shells. Clear our inventory. Oh, right, and we gotta go place the sofa down. You like the voice I do for my character? He just seems so cute and harmless. That's why I have to give him a goofy little voice. It's the voice I always imagined him having when I was a little boy. This was the face I always played with too, which is sort of the default one. We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. If a bee tries to contact me about any kind of warranty, I'm sure I will hang up immediately. Not the shell. Take the fish, my good guy. Maybe he just doesn't do any dialogue for fish. Oh no, here we go. Snaptacular, snaptastic, snap. That is. Oh, bother. It wasn't particularly funny anyway. he knows exactly the vibe we're going for here. Please attempt to ignore my sorry lack of humor. Despite it, we will treat this fish with much care. Cheers. He's not quite as knowledgeable about the fish as he has with the bugs, which is kind of interesting, considering how afraid he is of the bugs. But I guess we are naturally enraptured by anything that scares us, so it makes sense. Might be able to see if we could snag one fish to fill up our missing inventory slot on our way up to sell all these shells. Really, I shouldn't mess around. We shouldn't take too long dropping the sofa down because Nook is probably going to close soon, and we're going to want to be able to sell a few fish before that happens and other stuff. But let's go drop it down so we have more inventory space now, shall we? We might just like throw it in the middle of the room and not actually put it in an important place. I've murdered yet another tenant. Oh golly, sorry about that. There's the sofa. Perfect. Trouch. We can sit on it, admire it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. We're leaving now. We'll have more time to admire the Trouch when after Nook closes and the time pressure's off. But it was a gorgeous looking Trouch, wasn't it? It's quite an interesting color it's got. Let's just catch the one fish on our way up there. It might be one we already have, and we can sell it off to him. That was pretty slow. I'm pretty surprised they gave that one to me, actually. Barbel Steed. This is one we already donated, so we can sell it. Marvelous. Bridge is down this way. I don't want to run in case I scare off one more fish before we get to Nook's. Nope. There we go. Off we go then. Speed! Yes, indeed. Right, we'll just unload all these shells and peaches and the fish we just caught, and back to more. We'll head back down to the ocean, I think, so we can get the rest of the shells as well, because we're probably going to want to sell those before the store closes. Nice. 2K for one haul. Not bad. We're going to be able to put a pretty solid dent in our debt this time. It's 139 left, something like that. So we'll be able to do away with quite a bit of that. Down, fast as we can. Can't catch me on the gingerbread man. That's surprising. The first ocean fish we caught was a red snapper. I mean, they're not terribly uncommon, but they do sell for more than the others, so they're definitely preferable. I'm actually quite glad we caught that bee on that second stream there. So now the pressure of having to donate one is off. The only thing we stand to lose from getting stung by them now is pride and a bit of money. And I can handle that. There's a nice little dock here. Any fish around? Nope, not quite. Few more shells left by the wayside, though. Yoink. Please. Please yoink them. We don't have time for this non-yoinking business. We've already almost half filled our inventory here. There's one. Looks appropriately snapper-sized. Could be one. Oh, I scared it. Whoops. But it might turn around now. No, it doesn't do that in this game, but in the future games, it, the only improves around here is here you go. And in my eye, yeah. In the future games, when you scare them away by landing it on them, they like turn around right after, but it doesn't happen in this. Oh, you cheeky! Why did it turn right at the second I... Oh, I see how it is. We're gonna play this game, are we? Come on, surely that's the right angle. Ah, the tricky thing with doing the ocean is that the tide does wash your bobber back in, so you have to get the angle just right so that they see it, but not that your thing gets taken away. Where is it now? Oh, it's gone way out to sea. Gotta stand right at the edge here and catch it. Oh, yeah, I think I gotta see that. You gotta see that, come on. Oh, it scared me, I twitched, sorry. I didn't expect them to snap towards it like that. I thought they would sort of turn more gradually. My reflexes kicked in and I hit the reel in button way too early. Sorry about that. Oh, that's a big one. What is that? Might be a sea bass. There's a decent chance it's a sea bass. It's hanging pretty close to the front, so I don't want to throw it too far out. Alright, we know that he's going to snap right towards it in a minute. Or maybe not. I got the angle a little wrong. Let's just throw it right there. That's got to be perfect. Oh, I think that was the last one, but there was no splash. Weird. It rumbled a little stronger there, but and then it ran away right after, so I guess that was the one I was supposed to pull on, but the splash didn't happen for some reason. That's weird. Nevertheless, it's fine. I guess it was probably because it washed too far up on shore for there to do me much of a splash. That's another hazard, I guess. Yikes. I'm not doing a very good job of fishing all of a sudden. Alright, this one's a little small. It might be a horse mackerel or something, but no reason not to get it. Wow, that was pretty poorly timed. If I can scare it out of the way, it might go to a slightly more preferable angle. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Ah, damn it. Got timing wrong again. Putting on a terrible show here. We've got 4 slots now. We haven't filled any of them with fish, but let's just keep going along the shoreline because we haven't got many shoreline fish in the museum or otherwise yet. I'm doing a garbage job here. Sorry. Ah, there we are. One more here. Oh, come on now. Why would you turn just then? It's fine. I can still land it more or less right in front of it. I just angle it a little more downly. Perfect. I thought that was the heavier one. Sorry. I was basing it on the rumble. Can you eat the fish? You particularly. I'm afraid I cannot transmit the fish to you via stream. I would be hard pressed to do so. You're welcome to eat whichever fish you catch yourself. Should you find the wherewithal. Hush now, mole cricket. Stop making fun of me. I'm going to catch one. You'll see. Sorry, I'm way out of practice with this. Oh, here though. Alright, it's sort of getting washed back in by the tide. I'll just kind of throw it right in front of... Yeah, oh, not quite. Hang on. Yep. Oh, God, ninja fish. They're just so fast, and they turn so quickly. Ah, man. It's tough, it's tough. Here, I'll dive into the ocean. Far more effective than the pull. Well, it's more effective than how I'm doing right now, anyway. Ah, come on, you cheeky little fish. What time is it? 9:44. Ah, I just want to be able to sell one fish to Nook. Well, we sell the barb steed already, I guess. But I'm just hoping we catch a few snappers here to get a little extra bump. Do as if Vietnamese ancestors didn't catch them with your hands. Excellent. Smeagol style, I dig it. He'd be so proud. Whoop, hello. Ah, it's looking in. Oh, come on, stop changing where you're looking. It's fine. The river's going to carry us out to the ocean, so we'll be right in its path in a moment here. Shoot. Catch them with your mouth and dive into the ocean. Honestly, I'd try anything right now because I'm doing a rubbish job otherwise. I'll have to try your strategy in a minute if we can't catch any with the pole. Come on now. I've missed like 5 in a row. This is an awful streak. I just need to get right there. It's facing inland now. They're so cheeky. They're so cheeky. Like a seal? Bet. I'm pretty sure most seals would be ashamed of my performance presently. Come on, let me get one. Let me get one on stream, please. Can we not do this where I just do fail this for over and over? I mean, honestly, if I genuinely failed it for hours and hours, that would probably at some point stop being annoying and start being entertaining. But at the moment, it's just annoying. Oh man, the timing's tougher in this game than I remember for it. Hang on. Let me just hush up now and focus till I catch one. Laser focus on fishing. Absolute entire concentration. Maybe the ocean ones are harder to catch because I wasn't having this much trouble with the river ones. What the heck? What's going on? I will just note, though, that there is also a bit of a delay in this game. It may look like I'm missing it by quite a bit, but I'll show you how long it takes from when I press A for it to actually bring it in. There is a bit of a delay. You can see it sort of. There's like it does pause a bit, and it's the same for when you're catching one. So I'm not doing quite as poorly as it looks, but I'm still doing pretty awfully. All right, come on now. Ah, that time I knew it was gonna do one right off the bat, so I didn't even bother to guess. Like I honestly, they're doing so many of these are going on the first bite that I may as well just start yanking out on the first one anyway. I got a bass. See, bass. That is one of the more common fish. It doesn't sell for a whole lot, but you know, at least I actually caught one. Right, but I want to fill up my inventory before we could carry on here. We'll be able to donate the sea bass to the museum, and I presume he'll just say another that thing he said before about, even the common fish are alright. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Oh, right, the tide does not bring me out. It brings me in, so I gotta land it right in front of it. That'll be close enough. Oh, no, really? Shoot. Hang on now. Maybe it'll see that. Ah, got it, okay. Whew. I really have to shut up and pay attention to these ones, otherwise we'll never manage it. Whew, got it, okay. Sweet. Just two more and then we'll turn them all in. And we'll be able to actually sell this red snapper, which is great. Do they sell for, it's like 3,000. It's something ridiculous. You get quite a bit for them. Sand over my inventory, just bite down on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Get that calcium. Delicious. And you know what, actually, let's just try to do a bit more river fishing. Somehow the fish in the river seems easier to catch. And I'd like to catch a few more just before we run out of time here to sell them to Nook. Unless we find out he stays open until 11 p.m. That'll be awesome. I presume they made him stay open until 10 because just for if like adults who are playing the game, they can only start it after they have jobs or school or whatever. They still have time to like use the stores and all that. Or maybe that's just how most stores stay open in Japan. I don't know. I guess there's plenty of stores here do that have similar hours. So it's not that unheard of, but for like a small little family-owned shack like he's got. Ah! That fish was carrying a boot, but I did technically catch it. But yeah, the timing seems much easier on the river fish. Got an old shoe. Why is it third person now, or second person? Gross, put your foot down and say no to littering. Well, I suppose we'll drop that off in the dumper or just pass it off to Nook. I mean, he's a raccoon, he probably has some use for it. Ooh, this is slightly large for a river fish. Is it a dace or something? Oh, it was the first bite. Yeah, that's way easier to catch the river fish, apparently. The ocean fish have harder timings. Or maybe it's the particular rarity of the fish that matters, so that the ones I was missing were all like rare fish or something like that, and that's why. I mean, that's being a bit hopeful, I think, but I gotta be, because otherwise it would be really embarrassing. Right, we'll pass all these off except for the sea bass, which we will turn into blathers after this. I'll get a moment here to see how much these red snappers sell for. Something tells me it was 3,000. I think it's a pretty considerable amount. Why recycle when you can eat it? Now, this is a very good question, especially when it comes to old boots. Here we go, then. Red snapper, how much? 3,000, yeah. The snappers sell for a considerable sum, so they're great. And let's just pass off all the rest of this. Not too many valuable shells we've got, but enough for a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Did I sell the... no, for the moment I thought I sold the sea bass. Name the red snapper, Utah? Oh, sorry, I didn't catch it. My bad. If we catch another red snapper, we'll keep that one. How's that? And we can catch the red snappers even once Nook closes, so that's fine. Just wanted to sell a few fish. I'm so awfully sorry, but I can't buy that. It goes against my policy, you see. But if you don't need it, I can take it off your hands for free. It's no trouble. Shall I take it? It's all yours. Yes, yes, oh yes! Actually, I don't particularly want it, but getting rid of things you no longer need is just one of my services. Sure thing, Nook, whatever you say. I know you want the garbage, it's fine. If we find another red snapper, we'll name it Utah. Yeah, that works for me. We said we'd name one fish Utah. And I guess we've decided it's a red snapper then, so I gotta catch another red snapper. This stream is what that means. Oh dear, the pressure's on. Well, now that I've confirmed that I'm pretty sure the river fish are easier to catch than the ocean fish, let's just go back to the ocean fish now that I've confirmed it. So we can hone our skills, really go for the hardest ones. And especially now that we need to find a red snapper as well. Hush now, mole cricket. Hush now, hush now. We must catch the red snappers. And any other red snappers we catch, we can sell next time, presumably. That didn't go right. I gotta wait for it to drift a bit inland. There we go. Ah, no, don't swim out. It's fine. It saw it anyway. Got it. Hey, Yumta! Travis looks a guilty pleasure. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I don't know why he's so guilty about it. I mean, it's fine. You can collect whatever you want. I've got some pretty weird stuff in my house as it stands. No pressure, Admiral. Thanks. I mean, we've done it already, so there it is. I think you typed that before we ended up catching it. But as I say, there's a bit of a delay. Right, okay, this one's going to sink inland and bring me right into this thing's face. Ah, missed that one. Hush now, mole crickets. I'm fishing, indeed, indeed. Alrighty here. Ooh, some more corals washed up. Yoink. Thank you. If we can fill up with our inventory with ocean fish for next time, that'll just be awesome. We can sell them all right at the start, and we'll make a few thousand off of it. Come on now. All right, the water's gonna wash me in until I stop right at the waterfall. So this one, I might end up in this one's face in a moment if it chooses to swim out to sea in a moment here. Come on, swim right down to the left. You know you want to. Fine, very well. I'll throw up into the fresh water. That works well. Oh, I scared it. Shoot. Hang on now. The flow will carry me right into its face. Here, check this out. Oh no, it's just gonna dodge it. Ah, shoot. Come on now. Just see it diagonally out of the corner of your eye. You have eyes on the side of your head, surely. Most fish do, right? So, are we going to Golden Corral? We are not. Let's go! Sorry, I'm just seeing all the hype come in now from the red snapper we caught. Oh, this one's playing hard to get, it is. Ooh! Ah! It's always that you take so long getting it into the right place, and then they lurch so fast for it that I'm not ready. I'm having a harder time with this than I remember, but I think it's maybe like a titch harder in this game than it is in some of the newer ones. The timing is just a little bit tighter, and the fish AI is just a little bit more finicky to get them in the right spot. But it's fine. Little challenge never hurt anyone, and the tide's gonna carry us right into this one's face. Oh, that one I feel like I had. I don't know if you could hear the click from my button, but I pressed it like a full second before he pulled it out. Right. Come on now, ocean fish. Where are ye? Because there was a bigger silhouette we saw earlier that I haven't yet found another of to catch. So there is some kind of big fish hanging around out here. Unless I suppose some of them might start going away at late in the day. Oh! I didn't even think I was going to see it. Shucks. Not performing too well here. I think this is red snapper size, so there could be another one in our midst. Ah, yeah, I think you can get away from that. Another sea bass. Sweet. If it gets to the point where we're full on sea basses, because they're much more common, then we could probably start throwing a few back if we can't sell them. I think the sea basses are a bit larger in the newer games. I don't remember them being quite so small. Oh, why did it turn around just then? Okay, anytime they're facing inland is great because you can bring your bobber inland easily by just letting it flow towards the shore. Another red snapper! Hell yeah! If we filled up our inventory with red snappers, because we get 15 slots, right? So 15 times 3 would be 45,000 bells, which would be so much dang money. Yes, I'm down for this. Let's fill up 5. Let's get 5 more ocean fish, and then we'll start fishing in like ponds and rivers a bit more. We could turn in one of the sea bass to basses to nook. Okay, this is the big silhouette that we haven't yet caught. Oh, I was like, I did a little mental gymnastics there. I was like, it's going to definitely be this fourth one. Just hit it on the fourth one. And then I hesitated because I was like, no, you don't know that. Just wait until you see it. And I spent so long thinking about it that it got caught. Or it did not get caught. It, in fact, did the opposite of being caught, which is to get away. Shucks. Alas. There'll be more of those big ones, I'm sure. That's got to be like a tuna or something rare, that big one. Maybe it's a coelacanth. Who knows? I don't actually know what time of year they come around. And you unfortunately don't get many statistics on that in this game. I mean, I could always look it up on the wiki. Ah! Another boot. Someone's been littering. Shucks. It was not yoinked, indeed. I think it's a thing in this game that since you can ask for like the quests from your fellow villagers, that they can sometimes be like, I lost my keys, and it'll be like in a pond somewhere, and you pull it out just much like that boot, where it's like a fish is carrying it. A fish will just have like stolen their keys, and so you basically have to go fishing and stumble upon their keys that way. It's quite a bit of a chore that one, when those quests happen. Your headphones are dying. Oh dear. You won't be able to hear me groan the next time I miss a fish. Actually, that's not the right angle we want. Because it's already going to flow inland, we're probably going to want to throw it more like out like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. The timing's tight for it. Timing's tight. I mean, my reflexes have never been quite so sharp, but a few of these I feel like I had it. Hello there. A lot of smaller fish. It feels like there are going to be a lot of red snappers we're going to find. That one's a little bigger, actually. That's a bass. Yeah. Simply listen on speaker. Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics. There you go. 3 more ocean fish, and then we'll take things a little northward. Oh my! I was about to withdraw that one because I thought it wasn't going to be at the right angle for it to see it. Bugger. Nevertheless, as the expression goes, there are more fish in the sea. This is where the expression comes from, after all, because there are quite a bit of fish in the sea. If we miss one, all it really means is a bit more time spent looking, I suppose. How long till 10 p.m.? Well, we won't even make it to Nooks now, so I guess that's that. Bell's about to ring and signal in that 10 p.m. has come, and then we'll hear more music. Oh! Hello, fish. Dang it, scared it. Come on now. Oh, perfect angle. Got it? Okay. I was pretty slow on that one, but I still caught it, so it's probably a sea bass. Yep. The sea basses are easier. Is plural of basses or bass? I'm not sure. They're easier to catch anyway, is the point. Dang it. Scare that one again. It's fine. I can just... Oh, it's turned around already. Whoops. This looks snapper sized. Ah, we'll catch one while the bells are ringing. Beautiful. Oh no, it's another bass. Wow. A whole bunch of these are we finding. We probably will have to start releasing a few of them if... I don't know how much they sell for. You know, I mean, they're sort of considered the, ugh, I got this fish again thing. But, it's just bass, plural bass is bass. Okay, good. Couldn't remember. Basses sounds wrong, but, you know, English is weird, so... I figured it might have been that. I think they still sell for a decent amount. Like, they sell for like 300 or something. It's just that most of the other fish sell for more, by my recollection, when talking about the sea bass. Alright, I won't see that from there. I'll have to bring it a little closer to its face. God, well, you can't cast from there? Really? Why not? Ah, that one I just guessed that was the next one, and I caught it. Ooh, hello! A barred knife jaw! I'm really caught up over how to turn that into a pun. Nice one, anyway. That's not really a pun, really. It's more of a play on words. A pun would be more like, well, I don't know. Maybe that counts as pun. I always get mixed up between pun and, like... Because some puns are sort of also portmanteaus. But as we were just talking about, English is very weird, so... I think the barred knife jaws sell for a decent amount, so decent that we caught that one. Nice. Okay, I'm getting to the rhythm of it now. Bass can also be pronounced like bass. Bass is an instrument as a musical term. So yeah, bass the fish and bass the musical term. Yeah, right. Well, you can't pronounce the fish bass though. Fish is just bass. Before you except after see him, and the words have the sound of a like neighbor and nay. Right. All the oddities of English we're learning to hear today. You is a really weird one for, especially, I can't imagine how much of a nightmare you must be for. Oh my god, I said we've gone way more than 5. Sorry, let's just catch this last one and then we'll carry on to the river. The letter U is just always cheating and doing weird and different things in English. I imagine for second language speakers it's a nightmare to imagine, to figure out what U does in any given word. But then most of the vowels, I guess, I like that. Scared him. Last ocean fish, we'll carry on to the river, and we'll see if Nook is still open. I'm pretty sure he'll be closed at this point, though. I think I might have mentioned before, I believe one of the other, the future upgrades, you get to the store, he ends up working 24 hours, which would be nice for any other light night streams we end up doing, but for the moment, I think we have to abide by his time. Dang, wasn't ready for that. I couldn't even see the fish till it was already too late. Alright, well that's fine anyway, because we said we'd stop getting ocean fish earlier. Let's start with... Oh, hey! Bill's still hanging around. How's it going? I don't want to accept any quests from any of them, because they're probably going to turn in soon, a lot of them, so I'll fail those quests pretty quickly, and then I'll have a bunch of random junk in my inventory that'll fill up. Like if I get the glasses case, and then whoever wanted it goes to bed. Maybe that can happen, but I think it can happen. At which point, my inventory's full. Fills up with their stuff, which I don't really want. Oh, I see. Don't get you started on the word one, as in the word one. Why does O make that noise in that word? Yes, absolutely. Ooh, very tiny fish. Hello. You may be a friend to us in our time of need. Got it. What's that? A little loach or something? A loach! I got a loach. You don't suppose it's Hylian, do you? That's an Ocarina of Time joke for anyone in the crowd who's played it. I think there are one or two people. The Hylian loach being the rarest fish in the fishing pond in that game. No, I don't suppose it's Hylian, AC Kid. I think that would be a very concerning crossover. Itty bitty boy, yes indeed. Any fish hanging out in the middle? Oh, yeah, there are. This one's also quite small, but not as small as the other one. Oh! It's gonna be a crucian carp, right? Yeah. Carpe diem. It has been caughted. Oh, there's one right there. I almost didn't even notice it because it was all dark. It's another rather small one. Is it another loach, do you think? I think it's possible they sell for a decent amount. Got it, though. Loachy bobochi. Wow, our inventory's going to fill up quite a bit. Catched. We catched it. Indeed, we did. Right, we're actually nearing the museum, so we may as well turn a few of these in while we have the chance. Mayn't we? Hello, Blathers. More fish for you of the slightly less boring variety, I hope. Turning that barred knife jaw, of which we've only got the one. Howdy. Donate. Which ones have we not donated yet? We haven't. We did donate a snapper, so now we've got 3. One of which is going to be our pet. We have a whole bunch of sea bass we can give. We haven't donated that yet. You have to go back to school soon. Youch. Soon as in, like, what do you mean by soon? Oh, you go back on Tuesday. Okay, I thought you meant like soon today, like in a few minutes. Now it's like, where are you going to school this late at night? That's a shame. What, do you get Monday off? Oh, March break, I guess. It just happened, right? Is that the thing? Because we don't get that in university. We have a reading week, which is sort of similar. So is there some kind of holiday going on tomorrow that I'm hitherto unaware of? Anyway, let's pass these the sea bass off to him. Even one of the male common fish are valuable resources. There you go, Blathers. Spring break, right? Okay. Oh, is that what they call March break in America? Maybe. Do you guys not call it March break? Oh, wow, that's a wild one. I don't think I've ever. I always hear spring break, and I'm like, what the hell is spring break? That would explain a lot if that was just the American term for March break. I don't know. I guess I don't really know why we call it March break as opposed to spring break. Both make no. Well, I guess it's not. Is it? It's not technically spring because spring happens in April. I don't know when spring starts, but anyway, it's weird. Don't ask. All right. Well, very well. We'll do. Oh, the loach is considered run of the mill as well. Actually, I kind of thought that one was a little rarer, but there you are anyway. Bold of you to assume it's a fellow, Blathers. Well, no, you're the expert. I guess it is. In America. America, we call it spring break. Hell yeah, brother. Nice, I dig it. But it's kind of it's got a ring to it. Spring break, doesn't it? We already gave the Crucian Carp in, didn't we? I think so. Barred Knifejaw. Hoo, I say, just look at this magnificent creature. Truly a king among edible aquatic beasts of the world. Tuna, scallops, oysters, lobsters, salmon, halibut, crabs, barnacles. Well, maybe not barnacles. One would have to be in dire straits indeed to consume a few of those jagged beasties. Now then, what say we set this chap up in his new home, eh, what? Sounds good to me. Tea kettle wheeze. Sweet. Let's have a look, now that we've donated a few more fish, at our new exhibits. Still not in this one. I guess these will be ponds. Because there's a little rock and a little bit of seaweed. So I guess it's two for the pond fish, 2 for the river fish, and then here's all the ocean fish. Oh, wow. You get a lot of perspective now. That actually is a pretty big snapper there, isn't it? Hello! You're Yumta's cousin, aren't you? Where's the loach, though? I don't see them. Maybe they're just really small and I'm not spotting them. Oh, yeah, there they are. They're in this one. Hello. Wonderful. Off we go. We're our new friend. Yes, we're gonna have to go down and go and drop Yumta off before I forget and sell him by mistake. And at that time, we can fix up our trouch. The trouch of mystery and legend. There's a bit of open space at the back wall, I suppose. We could shove it there. But other than that, it's starting to get a little crowded. We're gonna want to pay off this debt ASAP. We do have a lot of random junk around there, though, to be fair. And we have a god-awful closet, which is just half of our room. Maybe when we get a basement, we'll just be able to... The entire basement will just be a closet where we put all our clothes. That's probably what we'll do. Because right now, they're just kind of sticking into the middle of the room. Alright. Yeah. Oh, actually, I have to pick it up because I won't be able to get into my bed. Oh, this is going to be difficult to do without it hurting anyone. Yeah. There we go. This is what I wanted. And... Here we go. Oh dear, I put the trouch onto someone. Sorry about that. We wouldn't have had room to get into our bed if we had put the couch the other way. We're kind of hoarders, yeah. I mean, it doesn't... hoarding plus the problem with the small house. It's not a very good combination. But fortunately, we'll be able to get rid of these raffle tickets later. I don't really know why I'm keeping the pitfall around. I guess we can sell that. I'm not intending to prank anyone. Yeah, whatever. We'll sell that off. You don't get any money from them, I don't think. You're sorry, everyone. What for? I'm sure whatever it is, it can't be as bad as all those fish I missed. I'm sorry you had to see that, to be honest. And I guess it's time to, moment of truth, see if Nook is open past 10 p.m. And if not, we're probably going to end the stream in not too long, because once we fill up our inventory, there won't be much more we can do. That's closed, all right. 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Cool. We need the trouches. Right. I suppose I'll throw back all the sea bass and try and get fish that are more interesting than that, and we'll see if we can turn a few more into blathers, get a few more fish for... Oh, I didn't drop Yumta when we were there. Sorry, so sorry. I'll do that in just a moment. Caught yet another... Oh, this is something new. A freshwater goby! Go me, go bee! Nice. Sorry, I didn't do the voice that time. Let's drop off Yumta before I forget. I'm not even sure where we should put Yumta. Yumta can... I feel like Yumta yearns for the great outdoors, or at least the visual of the great outdoors. So Yumta can go right by the front door, as far as I'm concerned. Guarded it along with the pawn. Throw the sea bass into the river? I'll do you one better. I'll throw them into the pond. That'll be good for them, probably. Let's just face you so you can see the outside. There you go. I bet Utah likes looking at the door. Utah's got a bit of the 1,000-yard stare right now. They're like, oh, you don't have the things I've seen in that ocean, man. Talk to Utah in the voice. Hello there, buddy. I'm going to leave you here. No more sharks. You don't have to worry about any more of them now. You're good. Unfortunately, Jeremy Lump and Utah can't see each other, but we'll have to arrange a meeting with them later. We've got the goby now, though, so we can turn yet another fish into good old Blathers there. What is this? Crucian carp. We've already turned one of them. So we might ditch the sea bass and the crucian carp. You know what I will do is I'll ditch the boot in the dump up here so that we're not littering. But I don't want it in my inventory, and we can't sell it to Nook at the moment. I love that sprite there. It's just like this massive pile of like cans and stuff. Oh, that soccer ball stuff hanging around. Boom. There we go. I suppose we may as well just we may as well not release the sea bass yet. We'll release them. Oh, I'll ditch the pitfall seed up there too. We'll release them when we actually fill up on our inventory, so that we don't end up throwing them away for no reason. Drop this here. Ka-chunk. You return while playing your Omori. You're playing Omori while watching the stream. Well, power to you. Yumta girl bossing for real. Precious Yumta. Oh yes. Our list of allies grows fatter by the day. Oh, there aren't any ponds in this game. Oh, there are only rivers and a little lake in this game, and then the ocean. Ah, my mistake. Ponds were a later addition. Very well then. We'll throw the sea bass back into the river if we catch one, and then we're full. It gives you the option to release one from your pocket, so we can do that. But there's not really any point in throwing them away before we've caught the new ones. Oh, I didn't even notice you. They were so tiny. It's got to be a loach, probably. Well, got to be probably is redundant / oxymoronic. Contradictory, self-contradictory. Got it. I'm pretty confident the river ones are a little easier. Your dad just came in and said it sounded cool. Well, thank you very much. Thanks very much to your dad. Tell your dad I said thanks. Your dad sounds cool. He also told you should get sleep. Ah, you're trying 100% Omori on console. Ah, I see. Which console? I haven't played the console version naturally. I'm given to understand there are a few like Easter eggs and stuff that are console specific, but I imagine the overall experience is more or less the same. So by saying 100% on console, that implies you've 100%ed it already on a different, on like PC or something? Impressive if so. Because it's no small game. It's not terribly difficult, especially if you grind up a fair bit, but at least the bosses I fought, some of the secret bosses I reckon are probably pretty hard. But the main ones you have to do weren't so bad, and a lot of the side quests were pretty straightforward, but it's a lot. It's got quite a bit of content in it, so good luck anyway. Ah, hello, fish. This is crucian carp sized, I believe. Yeah, the timing's gotta be easier on the river ones. You're back and ready to cause chaos and watch us get stung by bees. Well, mercifully, I won't be doing any more shaking of trees this time, so we won't have to endure any more of that. Oh, hello, I'm not gonna be able to reach you with this, am I? Ah! You're gonna despawn if I leave the room. Please turn to the left, please turn to the left. Notice me. Oh, actually, I can probably get over there if I throw it just up here and let it sort of wash down. Oh, no, it's gonna wash down first, to the south. Switch, but you have it on PC too. You haven't 100%ed it on either, but you've gotten close. Oh, I see. Ah, if I had done it sooner, it might have... Nah, shucks, forget that one. It's probably going to be more trouble than it's worth in the end. Yeah, I mean, it took me I was being somewhat thorough with side content, but, I mean, when it's a game like that, without looking it up, it's sort of tricky. So, I definitely missed a lot, and in terms of achievements, I only got, like, 20% of them or something like that. So there's quite a bit I missed in Omori, but, yeah, it still took me, like, 40 hours, so... I expect it's a huge commitment that you're 100%ing that. Quite impressive dedication. Notice me, fish pie. More loaches. You know, Blathers called this run-of-the-mill, and I was sort of surprised, but maybe they are. I guess the sea bass probably do sell more for them than if they're harder to get. Think I have enough fish? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh wow, is the stream lagging to heck for anyone else? Because on my phone the feed is lagging quite a bit. I don't know if that's just my phone receiving it or if it's my stream that's going slow, but it's running at like 2 frames a second. If it's the internet here, I'm afraid there's not much I can do about that. 2,000 switch for the different routes. Cool. I disagree with your appraisal of how much if fish is enough, my friend. I think we need way more fish. Of course, we can only catch the one at the moment. I suppose we could just leave the coral on the beach or in our house or something. You think my phone's the problem? Okay, so it's not awful for you. I know the internet isn't great here, so I expect you're probably not getting amazing resolution or anything like that from this, but it looks really terrible on my phone right now. So it's probably to hear that that's just my phone being a problem is fine. I say I'm gonna just drop off the coral in our house so that it's all good here. Cool. I'm gonna drop off the coral and just like a few fish in our house that we have a bit more inventory space here. I'll drop the coral and you and Talk can hang out with some friends for a bit before we sell them next episode. Just gonna fill the whole room with fish till we can't no more. This is a problem for later us. One of the bonus basil constants because you love him so much. I love basil too. Admiral is Mr. Jossum confirmed. Baby Flower Boy needs therapy. They all need a bit of therapy, if you ask me. After all that stuff. Right, our pockets emptied. Time to go at it. Right, let me turn in the goby before I forget. Oh, blathers! You died with her cousin Tayyum. Tayyum and Uyamata. They can both hang out in our house for a bit before we sell them off. Which is just an absolutely bleak thing to say, but anyway, here's your goby. That it is, Blathers. This is one of those fish that seem to mysteriously disappear from time to time. Drives fisherman batty, what? Have no fear, dear friend. You're leaving this beauty in very good wings, hmm? Owl humor. You have a deepest, most profound gratitude. Thanks, Blathers. Did his dialogue change a bit? Oh, your support is greatly appreciated. Truly it is. I earnestly hope we can count on your continued patronage. I think that as we fill up the museum, the dialogue changes a little. Did the other dialogue change for donating? Ooh, yes, well met. Back again, are we? Capital. Come in, come in. I think the donate dialogue changed a bit. What no doubt priceless item have you for us today? Oh no, that was the same. Never mind. If you walked into someone's house and they had bugs and coral on the floor, would you still be friends with them? Well, that depends if they were able to offer me the totally rational explanation that they were going to sell them later. Oh, I see. There's another floor, is there? Oh no, I thought these were stairs. They're just bricks. For a minute, I was like, there's another floor to this, and I didn't even notice this whole time. So that freshwater goby's probably around here with the other small fish, right? Oh, it's not quite as small as I thought. Looks a little bigger now, doesn't it? But, nevertheless, very good. Off we go. And we haven't gotten any new things of these. The paintings are really tough to get. I don't even remember. It's like Monday or Tuesday that you have to play the game for Red to come around, who's the merchant who sells you the paintings, which some of which are fakes, and you can tell them apart. Some of them have like visual indicators that they're fake, but I think some of them maybe don't, which is a little unfortunate. Not that I would know anyway, because I don't have much art knowledge. So I probably wouldn't be able to tell the fake ones from the real ones, even if there was a visual indicator. Nevertheless, I remember I always and basically never got any of the paintings because there was a house rule that there were no video games allowed during the week, only on the weekends. So and Friday nights. So never did I get those fish because I think those paintings because I believe you have to. It's Monday or Tuesday or something like that Red comes around. We got a date. That's a new one. The Mona Lisa doesn't have eyebrows. Is that so? The fake one or the real one? An Omori racing game, Omakart, wow. That's inspired, that is. Let's hang on this here. I know the horse mackerel is a very common fish that they're so hard to get, the ocean fish. Horse mackerel is a pretty common fish that we haven't yet seen, so they're usually like, hang on, let me go to the fish menu. There are usually like a handful that are sort of like the common ones that you find for each sort of biome. I would say the crucian carp, barbel steed, and dace, and then there's also normal carp are like the river ones. For the ocean, it's like the sea bass, the horse mackerel, and then there are maybe a few others that are kind of common. I think the red snappers are also sort of year round, so they're kind of common in that sense, but rare in that you sell them for a lot of money. So I'd be pretty surprised if we couldn't track down a horse mackerel anytime now. Ah, more coral in the same place we found the last one. That's actually a little suspicious. There's some kind of coral god tracing our every steps. The real one doesn't have eyebrows. Okay, good to know. If that painting has eyebrows, I will throw it to the wind. Another red snapper, excellent. We're gonna have a whole lot of money at the beginning of next episode. I think 3,000 was a rational amount to keep on hand. So when we sign off for tonight, we'll probably keep 3,000 on hand. So we'll be able to donate a good 29,000 or something like that. Ooh, hello. Oh, it was already too far ahead. Warping up dead. Yahoo! Come on now. Ah. Well, I'm gonna wait for it to drift inward a bit. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna go at this angle where I can go. Yeah. No, that's not gonna be far enough. Hang on now. Turn around, would you? If you'd be so kind. Oh, there we go. It's drifting in a bit. Ah, sorry. I got twitchy. Yumta's ant. Yamut. It could be. It could be. That could be the dastardly one who's tricking me here. Another sea bass. There you go. Only 4 spaces left. Let's see if we can fill them up. Oh, hello. More shells. A yoink. We're nearly there with a full inventory, and then we'll be able to sell it all off next time to be grand. Let's see. Oh, actually, I think I also have a few peaches I forgot to write and stored in my letters. Gotta remember to throw those out to Nook next time as well. Hey-ya! Come here, you. Oh wow! I had to guess because when it goes up on the shore, the splash doesn't happen. But that was it. Wow! I just gotta guess the timing. That was pretty sweet. Oh, the coelacanth that happens when it's raining. Does it happen at this time of year? That's like more or less one of the rarest fish in this game, right? It's the last one on the list by my recollection. You want to make fan art of a character, but you don't know how you get it to me. Well, that's not fine. That's all right. You don't have to. You don't feel the need to make me such things, but that's so very kind. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know of a good way we could transfer that around. But that's very, very, very kind of you. Thank you. I've been wearing this dice outfit the whole time. It's kind of become sort of his iconic look at this point in our playthrough. We have plenty of other shirts, though. We should definitely swap those out in between episodes, as well as the parasols. At the beginning of every stream, we should decide what outfit we're gonna wear, basically. Unfortunately, on this game, you have to have the same on your hat as your shirt, and you can't take off the hat. But even still, there are some fun designs. Oh man, so fast. I have a Discord. Did I mention the S? Yeah, but I don't really know it. It's been a while since I've properly used it. Really, I'd have to track down the credentials. Sorry about that. But it's a very kind offer. I appreciate it quite a bit. Come on, just a few more fish we could get. If the coelacanth does show up at this time of year, it would be totally cool to search for one. Because I think it's easier to find them at the. Oh, I thought that was it. Doing the bite. We could totally search for one now because I think it's one of the rarer ones we can catch, and so that would be nice to have. Actually, I'm just gonna look up if the coelacanth shows up at this time of year. Coelacanth, Animal Crossing Wiki. Animal Crossing Wiki, help me! Help me! Sells for 15,000 bells. Surely not in the first game. All right, in Animal Crossing 1, it's the only salt water fish. Oh no, sorry, that's the only saltwater fish in the GameCube version, the N64 version. Oh, I didn't realize there were so many changes from the original. Ah, we can't. Oh no. Wait, huh? It is also available at different times from the original to The GameCube version. So when can it be found in the GameCube version? So it needs to be raining in the sea. It's either 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. Is that what that? In Debutsu no Mori, which is the N64 version. So when in the GameCube version? Wait, huh? That's confusing. Because it... hang on, the wiki's really confusing me, because it says at the top, it says... In Debutsu no Mori, it's the only saltwater fish, and it's also available at different times, 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then in Animal Crossing, but then lower down it says... Oh, no, it does say that here. Okay, 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. in Debutsu no Mori. So maybe that means there is no specific time for it in this version. Oh, very good then. I guess we'll have a look for it. We'll keep an eye out anyway. It'd be really nice if we could catch one before signing off today. That would be pretty dope. Oh, Coffee's heading out. Very good then. And so is Zoe. Awesome. Oh, no, sorry, no. Coffee isn't heading out. It's Zoe is. My bad. See you then. Avoid brightly colored crises. I'm not sure what you mean. But I will do my best to avoid any such crises. So if we can catch the coelacanth now, that would be a pretty sweet way to end the stream. Turn that into blathers. But I suppose if we fill up on fish, it'll just be a waste to throw so many away while looking for it. So if we don't find it in a little bit, I guess we'll sign off. But it's a fun goal to set up for ourselves. I like the sound of it. Fun fact, there's an Animal Crossing movie, but not in English, though. Oh, wow. Yeah, my sort of impression of it was that Japan has a sort of... I wouldn't say a bigger indie scene, but it has a lot of Japanese content is very prone to like spin-offs and fan adaptations and stuff like that. Like if you know what I mean by Ao Oni, it's a very small indie game, but it was quite popular and it got I think it was a Japanese film was made on it. I don't think it was very good, but it's cool that it got one made anyway because it's an awesome horror game. Fucker. Screwed it up. Yet again. Amori said brightly colored crisis. Okay, I thought that might be what you're referring to, but I wasn't 100% sure. Right, this is roughly snapper sized. Let's have a look for it. And by have a look for it, I mean try and catch it. We got it. It's a sea bass size now that I look at it. That's a shame. The Son of Animal Crossing manga too? Oh wow, I bet that's super cute. It's sort of surprising because you'd think there's not much narrative to really follow with, but I guess I can see it. I mean, there's a lot of content to cover and a lot of sort of running jokes you could have. Oh, it's perfect. It's going to flow right into its face. Ah, oh, come on. Shucks. I'll have to track down some of that Animal Crossing manga. Do you know if any of it's in English? I mean, I could always just buy the Japanese and then look up an English translation online. But just have the Japanese as a collector's item kind of thing. Being the massive Animal Crossing fan that I am. Yes, indeed. Be like Cal, microwave or something for 40 minutes. Orange, indeed. Ah, sorry. I scared them. But they might be about to drift just so that they'll see it. And then they turned right around immediately. Just to bully us. There we go. Nope, nope, not there we go. Sorry. There we go. Nope, not there we go. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, I'll do. Got it. Okay. Sea bass, though. By the size. So it was an easier one to catch anyway. We're going to be almost full on inventory. Oh, we are full then. Well, I'll give a try at catching a few more and seeing if we can turn up that coelacanth just in case. But if not, I suppose we'll be... We did see some quite large shadows earlier, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was what that was. Though they are supposed to be pretty rare, so I guess I should be surprised we saw like two. Didn't catch either of them. Monk is actually really weird. You think the New Horizons one is in English? Oh, cool. Weird also that they would have a different one for different games, because there's more content, but the setting doesn't really change that much. Well, I guess New Horizons it changes a bit. Yeah, well, now that I say it, New Leaf changes because you're the mayor. Wild World changes because you're all-in-one and roof. City Folk changes because there's a city bit, and then New Horizons you're like the owner of like a whole island. So I guess there is a bit different in each one that I wasn't really taking into account earlier. I always wondered why they changed the localization to Animal Crossing as opposed to Animal Forest, which is the original. I mean, I guess Animal Forest just sounds a little less like a thing. It just sounds like you're describing an actual forest. And it's not really much of a forest, I suppose, now that you think about it. No, you know what, now that I think about it, Animal Crossing is a sensible localization change. It does have a nice ring to it, Animal Crossing, the name. It's cool change, that. Cool change. More coral, what the heck is going on with this? Oh, what am I picking up for? Or full? Just drop it. Actually, it's worth more than, like, the sand dollars and stuff. So let's ditch one that's not very good. Oh, we don't have actually many seashells on hand. Let's throw that down. Hello, fishy. That's too far away. Time to cross some animals. Oh yeah, there's some animal betrayal that's gonna happen today. And by animal, I mean fish. I mean, they're animals, technically. And they're going to be caught now. I mean, not according to this game, they're not. Because the animals all catch them for fun. This looks sea bass shaped, so I'm fine that we didn't catch it. It's fine, it doesn't bother me at all. This looks a little snapper size. Actually, maybe they have the same size. I somehow thought the sea bass were a little bigger, but maybe that's in the new one. Oh, wow. Okay, I can guarantee you that there's a delay because I pressed that at the wrong time. I pressed that one early, and so there's a delay. It yanks like about half a second after you actually press it. So because I pressed that one on the bite right before the one that was the right one, which is why I got it in so fast there. Anyway, pockets are full. Let's make sure we don't accidentally let it go. We'll swap it for should we let one of the small freshwater fish into the ocean? Sure. See ya, crucian carp. Have fun breathing that. God, that's cruel. Almost as cruel as it is funny. We'll probably release the sea bass further if we don't find any. If we do find anything else worth keeping. Actually, isn't the music a little different? Sorry, I started a whole bunch there. Is the music a little different when it's raining? I think maybe it is. But does it still follow by the hour? Maybe, might do. Yumta's Uncle Tomb, yeah. Did we already use these 2 1 for 1? I can't remember. Anyway, this is a sea bass, so off you go. And we'll have a look for a few more. Let's say we'll make 3 more catches, 3 more proper catches, and then we'll call it. I think that's sensible. I feel like I'm missing something that we were supposed to do for money today, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was just the selling all the fish. It's the fact that we didn't get to sell too many is weighing on my mind. Whoop, whoop. Hello. Weighing on my mind and making it feel like I forgot to do something. Oh, got it. I think it's another sea bass, though. So that's 2 left to catch. We'll catch 2 more, and then that'll be it. And hopefully we find something a little more exciting than a sea bass these next few times. Which we'll be able to promptly keep. Swap for a sea bass, in fact. Looking like coelacanth is probably not going to happen tonight, then. There are only 2 more fish. Surely we wouldn't catch a coelacanth and all that. Ah, snapper! Excellent. No, that one was Tayum and Hiamut. Right. Of course, how could I be so silly? We can swap a U for a sea bass. We have 2 snappers in our home right now, so that's 5 snappers total, which is 15,000 bells for just the snappers, to say nothing of the other fish we've got hanging around. So next stream, we're going to be absolutely rolling in it. A basement or attic can't come soon enough. It's a shame you don't get to change the wallpaper for, or floor paper for them in this game. But last catch, let's make 1 more catch and then we'll be off. I didn't do too much river fishing, I guess, so there are probably a bunch of fish that we've yet to take stock of there. Oh, hello. Could you be our lucky last catch of the day? You might be. You might. Oh, that was close enough. I shouldn't expect. Wow, this one's going for it. Oh my god, you see it? Just tore through that. It's another bass. And so I cast you back into the beyond from whence you came. And that's us then. Let's go pay off that last bit of the debt. As much of the debt as we can. Is there something we should do with the peaches in our inventory? Nah, we'll sell them next time, that's all. And we'll have to gather a bunch of other stuff off the floor to sell as well next time. We have some sellage to do. Major selling. First, time to turn it in. Oh, wait, do we have any more fish that we haven't turned into the dace? We haven't given the dace. In that case, let's catch just with the 1 more then, after we get an empty slot here. Here is your Dace, my good friend. You believe correctly. Ah, interesting. This is similar dialogue to the Gobi. It's weird because like the bones and the bugs have unique dialogue for each of them, but with the fish it seems like there are a bunch of generic ones, which is weird because they're the same. There's the same number of both, I think. Maybe it was just a memory constraint thing. They couldn't program that many more words into it. They were absolutely stuffing this game onto the 64 version, but now I learned that there were more apparently way more changes to the GameCube version than I thought. Is this the dace here? There you go. Look at it. Beautiful. That's a beautiful fish right there. It's becoming certainly quite lively in here. Nearly every tank has at least one fish, except for this one up here. In due time, in due time. Town theme is the same as yours? Oh, you mean like the little melody you set for it? The music is way different than the one in New Horizons. It's a bop, though. A lot of the late night music in this game, particularly, is a bop. I love this game's music altogether, but did you also set your town theme to Edge of Dawn? And if you did you do it better than me? Because I didn't do it very well. But I did try. So we've got one free slot, so let's just check one last ocean fish. Maybe this will be the mythical coelacanth. Probably not, by the look of it. I get the sense this is going to be a sea bass! Well, we'll never know. Catch one more fish, then we'll turn in. Well, then one more fish, deposit the money, we'll turn in. That'll be it. That's our roadmap. Oh, sorry. Oh, this one looks a little bigger, doesn't it? No, it's just from the side it looks bigger. Come on now. Come on, let's go. Ah, it's looking right at a wall. Okay, this is gonna be awkward, but I'm gonna have to just put it so that it flows right. I don't like doing it so that it flows into its view because then it's harder to predict when it's about to see it. Just gonna look at it. Oh no! Come on. See it, want it, need it, take it, seek it out, fish. Claim your destiny. Why would you turn then? You're so mean. Come on. It's gonna flow right into it, and it's gonna start grabbing for it. Got it, okay. Oh, another barred knife jaw. Splendid. You just found it online, you can find it on there? Yeah, I did it, I think we did it mid-stream, so I didn't want to, like, stop and look it up. I just sort of ad-libbed it, but yeah, I remember there was, I used to set it to all kinds of stuff. I set it to the theme from the first Rayman game when I was a kid. That was the one I used to always put it to. Not because I'm like, that's the best song ever. I think it just sounds really good as a town theme. It works really well in this Animal Crossing, the Animal Crossing melody maker thing. What else did I have it as for a while? Oh man, I'm trying to think. I can't remember what I used to spend so much time changing it to different themes. Anyway, we can turn in the... Oh, wait, actually, we don't have anything to turn into you, do we? Because you've already got the knife jaw, and I just gave you the dace, right? Well, we've got the barred knife jaw anyway. I think they do indeed sell for a bit more than your average fish, so that's quite good. Utah's goth sister, Gotha. Oh, man. I love how we just latched onto every small critter in this game as like a... We just developed their entire, like a whole family tree. I don't know if anyone here has played Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, but there's this like big tree you get of all like the character relations. We're gonna have one whole thing of those for all our little critters before this this series is over with. All right, there's all the garbage I dipped left there. We shall simply turn in the money we've received today, and we'll be able to sell all this stuff off next time. We've got quite a bit of stuff to sell actually, because there's a bunch of stuff on the floor of our home as well. Yes, I do want to pay it off. Still owe 139,000. Ouch. Would be a shame if someone were to knock 29,640 of those off all at once. Man, yeah, no bragging here. Just rolling in it, rolling in it. So he's still owe 110,261 bells. Ouch. Seriously, who pays him back? Thanks. So do you want anything else? Hurry up and get out. No, that's all right. Thank you, Phyllis. That's all then. Good on us. I mean, we technically have a bit more room in our house. If we really wanted, we could stuff a bit more. Weed must go. We could stuff a few more things out there, but it's getting a bit silly at this point. Go inside. Oh man, how am I gonna get to my bed? Ah, shucks. Ah, well, I'll just have to end the stream here, locked out of my own house. There we go. So that's all. We've donated a fair bit of. I keep saying donated. Deposited quite a bit, fair bit. We've donated quite a bit, number of creatures to the museum because this is our first day fishing and all. So we've made some solid progress there. I'm actually surprised we didn't find too many more varieties of fish. But I suppose at summertime there's more of like everything. There's more bugs and more fish. Well, I shouldn't be. I mean, scoffing at our progress. Really, we got 8. Did we? 8 types of fish. That's not bad considering there are 40. Is that right? 5 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 40. 40 of each. That's not bad. Not bad progress. So indeed, that's all for now. And we've got a lot of stuff to sell next time, but we're gonna get quite a bit off it. So we have 2 snappers in here, right? Is that a snapper there? Oh, it's a sea bass. Oh no, 3 snappers. Oh no, this one's Yumtau. We're keeping this one. You gotta not let me sell to Yumtau by accident next time. I'm gonna forget. That'll be really sad. We'll have to catch another Yumtau. That's all. So, thank you very much for coming aboard the stream. And if you were watching on VOD, hello to you too. But the people who were here got to experience the pain of the bees in real time. So there's that. Anywho. It was a good stream, quite a productive stream. We didn't get quite as much money as I wanted because we didn't get to sell quite as many fish, but that'll all be happening in the future. And that's all. So, cheers. Have a good one. Have a good evening. Relax. Take a load off. Don't let the week ahead stress you out as it is me. And thank you very much. And I will be seeing you around, I hope. Let me actually swap back to my monitor so I can properly end the stream. See ya!